What did you do today?
We just went to the grocery store and we went to Walgreens, and it was chilly, but very sunny.
Oh,
It's supposed to be like 62 tomorrow, so warmer. How about over there?
it's horrible here. It's horrible cold here. It's horrible.
Is it?
Yeah. It's really bad.
It's
Really, really bad.
38 right now, 38 degrees.
I know. I think it's 37 here or something. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Little pie. Okay. So let me just.
We on now?
We're on. We
Oh,
are
I see.
on. Yeah. Don't talk about those people you were just talking about because we're on.
I won't.
Okay.
I'm gonna go into the kitchen.
Right. If you want to come on, the number's in Slack, and I'm going to go over there and get my diamond painting. Scooter's going to get hers. So if you want to call in and talk about this couple, if you know them, you can call in. If you're not a member of Slack, you can email for the number, but you have to tell me if you email because I don't just go check the email. How did Danielle make out? Was she in there?
In where?
At the doctor. Remember she was going to the doctor?
I don't, yeah, she wasn't she?
On her
I don't know, I
thyroid.
haven't heard. I didn't go in Slack or anything.
I think the last time I checked in Slack, I didn't see anything about it. Okay, so hang on. Sorry, guys. The internet went out. That was, I don't know why that happened.
I'm showing you guys puppies here. Can you
Puppies?
see them at all or no?
No, you have a black screen.
Oh, I have it turned on.
You have it turned on? I don't see.
There. Can you see them at all? No.
Nothing. I see a little red. Oh, there we go. Now finally. Now finally. Oh, Danielle C. is there?
Yeah.
How did you make out Danielle C? Why don't you
There's
call
Minnie,
in?
the little one.
How's your thyroid, Danielle C? Was it your thyroid? Hi, Sandra. Sorry, we had a thing.
Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Lisa H. Hi, Carol Boyce. Hi, everybody. Where's Danielle? Hi, you went out today? You went out today too, Lisa? It must have been even colder up by you, right? Where's Danielle C? You can't tag. I'm cleaning up quickly. Just tell me about your thyroid. Are you going to call in or whatever that was in your neck? Hi, Marcy, Lynn Sneed. Name sounds familiar. Sandra, do you ever feed your dogs chicken feet? Because we just discovered chicken feet here, and they love chicken feet now. I thought it was really weird, but they're really loving them. Scooter, you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know people eat those too in soup, right?
No.
Yes.
People eat the chicken feet?
Yes.
How would you eat that? It would be so tough, wouldn't it?
They'll put it in chicken soup. I've seen it. I mean, I saw it on YouTube. I don't know if it was a joke, but
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't make it for his son when his son was sick.
Oh.
Soup, but it had chicken feet in it with those little nails. And
Oh no, come on.
Yes.
They love chicken feet? But no, but they're chicken feet, Sandy. They're the feet of a chicken. See that? Ashley. Ashley, do you want to call in?
Yes, Ashley. We need some entertainment. Call in and entertain us. Right, Carolyn?
Yeah. Oh, Sandra says, I can't believe Sandra says yuck.
She said what? Yum?
She said yuck.
Oh, yuck.
I wouldn't expect that because
Ask her if she's ever heard of people actually eating those, like in soup.
Scooter wants to know if you've ever heard of people eating those in soup. They really like them. Do you know what, Sandra? They have a lot of natural glucosamine and chondroitin, and they're really good for their joints and all of that stuff, and pain, arthritis. They have natural glucosamine and chondroitin. I didn't hear of them either. The dogs love them, even better than the bully sticks. Sandy, do you know what bully sticks are? I bet she doesn't know. Have your dogs ever had bully sticks, and do you know what they are? Davita told us the other night.
I already knew, Sandy.
She has heard people eating chicken feet in soup.
Yeah.
For dogs, and they're really loving it. I'm telling you. I gave one to my son's dog. He has got a dachshund, and I forgot to ask him how he liked it. They eat chicken feet in China, Sully said.
Oh, yeah, they definitely do.
Bully sticks. Yeah, do you know? No, she says balls. No, Davita said they are actually the Winkies. You never heard of bully sticks, Patricia? Do you have a dog? She says awful. Someone said it was a good idea that they didn't waste that stuff, Sandy.
You know, I don't think I'm really weird, but I would try that chicken feet in soup just for the health benefits.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, why not, you know?
Okay. Hi, Aurora. Ashley, I'm going to send you the number anyway in case you feel like calling in. And then I'm going to go get the diamond painting because I have my new diamond painting thing.
Okay. I'm getting mine set up. I was hoping Antimony would call in about the Delphi case.
Yeah. Have you heard of anything about it?
No, I haven't. But she has a channel. Does she do crime or something on hers?
I don't know. I don't know. Where is she She's located in I think she's near Philadelphia.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know where she is.
Well, why am I in the mail? For what reason? I was here for something. What was I doing, Scooter? Oh, I was sending something to Ashley. Okay. Ashley, I'm sending you the number.
Muppets isn't in here tonight, right?
I didn't see her yet.
Okay. Or Newfie.
No, Newfie only came in that one night.
Yeah.
Where are you, Newfie? And I'll put the link. This is here's the link if you want to locate donate to that farm in memory of Amelia. Let me see.
Moo donated last night. She sent me a message saying she donated,
Oh,
but she couldn't find a place to put, in,
oh, and the PayPal message, she couldn't do it?
yeah, she said she didn't see a place to write, in Amelia O's name.
Hi, Shannon. All right, I have to.
Bonnie, during last week, her first week of the bake sale, she made $450 for them, which isn't bad, right?
No, is that accordance what she normally does, or
Um, I think she made a little more the first year. Last year they didn't, because of the
right?
icky, but all in all, it wasn't bad.
No.
And you figure Mark is only open Monday, Tuesday, and I think, I don't know, he's not open 5 days a week, so I don't know. He has at least one day off during the week, and he's not open on the weekends either, so.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad, right?
Not bad.
And she's doing it this week, and she's doing it until the 27th.
Okay. That's just me. I gotta get in the other thing. Okay. What is that one? Dial in. Oh, shh. Okay.
There we go. Your sound.
Okay, now I have to shut the volume here, so I'm not going to hear you for a minute until I get over there.
Okay.
But I made you a co-host. If anybody calls in,
Okay.
you can get them. I'm going to mute this. Okay, I can, gotta move around. Oh, hold on. Now I can hear you.
Your light, your magnifying glass.
Yeah, I have to get my tripod to put this thing on, and then I have to find where my tripod is.
Okay.
Jimmy, oh no, I was gonna say Jimmy just moved it. Did you see? Oh, you saw he found the stupid loaf pans, right? That's fine.
No. You did?
He did. In 1 second, he knew where he put them. Right in the back of this trolley, all the way in the back where you would never put them. Okay. All right. Down. Okay.
Moo calling in. Moo.
That's over here. Cheese is out. Okay, let's see.
Oh, I gotta turn this down. Hold on.
What is that?
Just getting on your channel on my phone.
Oh, that's not. I didn't know who that was. Kind of weird.
It's one of your ads.
Yeah. Okay.
Looks like we lost a bunch of people.
Well, we always do when we change over.
Yeah, that's true. Hi, Lisa H.
They'll be back. Oh my goodness. I want to make the Sonic chocolate pudding. I didn't do that yet.
What is that?
I don't know. I bought Sonic chocolate pudding mix. It's like the instant chocolate pudding, but it's Sonic.
Wonder what the difference is.
Probably not. Probably not a lot, but it sounded really good.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta get my diamond painting, which is over
Okay.
here. Where's Carla?
Who?
Carla.
Where is she?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
Hasn't she?
She's what?
She has been in chat.
Oh yeah. I just think of her every time I get the light out.
Oh. Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Patricia Fassett. Hi, Dina, Elizabeth, and Shar, Robbie Bob, Mary Tackert, and Queen. Oh, Grand Piano, I mean.
Oh, Grand Piano's here
Yeah,
again.
he's here again. He was here last night too.
I know. Where were you like all for like a month or so?
Grand Piano?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know where he went.
All
He
right,
goes
now-
away and then comes back and, goes away for a long time and then comes back.
Mhm. Okay. Well, now, what did you say? You're doing puppies?
No,
Well, I thought
I'm-
you said. Well, I thought you said you had puppies.
no, but look what I'm using, your little box, the little container, decoupage.
Oh yeah.
I've been using it. I put my barrettes, that I make my pigtails with. So I've got them all in here. It
All
works perfect. I love it.
All right, now let's see here. I've got to start my video and I got to figure out how. Got to turn the camera. Okay, and then I've got to wonder how this is. Okay.
Hi, Snow Remover. Guys,
Yes,
go
ma'am.
wave people down that didn't make it back in here. Go let them know. Go tell them. Oh,
Let me see here.
I'm echoing, I think.
I don't hear an echo.
Maybe not. Davida, are you here? Yeah, Antimony, do you live anywhere near the Delphi case?
Over here.
Because I have been there. Dave and I went there and walked around and went to the bridge and everything. 2 summers ago, not last summer, summer before. Hi, Debbie L.
What can I see?
Doesn't that magnifying glass work great, or are you not used to it yet?
No, I'm used to. Yeah, it is great. Why can't I? Can't see. I can see over there. Let me see if I move this. Did I hit this last time like that? Okay. Maybe, but how come I could see it the last time? How? I don't understand how it, when I why can't I just get like just to see what my picture looks like? Just click on the picture. It won't show me. Participants.
Well, we can see your diamond painting.
Right, but how come I can't see it?
Oh. Can you
Okay.
now?
No, hold on a minute. Close that. Let me see this. And is it okay? Okay.
Oh, you're
See,
right. Sorry.
Is it? Can you see it where it is?
Yeah.
Okay, I cannot see well. Now I can see my hand over here. Okay.
Yeah, we can see.
Okay.
Antimony does live by Philly, like you said.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see now.
Hi, Sharon. Good night, Sharon. Hi, Teacup.
Hi, Teacup.
Hi, Donna J. Griggs.
Okay.
It bugs the heck out of me who wanted to know all about the case that time that I went. It was in here. I can't remember who it was.
Now, see, this is the bigger one. And watch, I think it just makes the drill stand up better.
What do you mean, the bigger container thing?
The bigger tray, yeah. See, like,
Oh, okay.
it makes them almost all stand up the right way.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
So,
Yeah.
put this over
I-
there.
Yeah, I don't have one like that, so. Right.
Okay. This. These are red, or these are eggs, right?
Teacup, I think he does too look like a good suspect for the bridge guy, that Chadwell.
Do you really think it is? You really think
Well,
it's?
sort of, sort of. And then when I
Oh.
look at the bridge guy walking,
Mm-hmm.
And the way his face is downwards, then I think, nah, it's not. But I mean, that's not very far away for somebody, he had that little girl.
But I mean, is there anything that ties him there except that he's in the vicinity and he took that girl? Because I mean, I'm sure there's could be like a bunch of wackos that might do something like that. Is there something bigger that ties him?
I don't know. I haven't heard. I've been wondering that myself. Happy birthday, Miss Mary.
Happy birthday, Miss Mary. Oh, I talked to Amy's Justice League today.
Did you?
Uh-huh. Yep. And what else? And then I talked to Lisa, and she's going to order some hair color, I think.
Is she? What color?
Either the one like I got or the one like Danielle got. And Danielle, I have to hear about your thyroid, please. Or whatever
Danielle,
it is.
call in and tell about your thyroid.
Come on, Danielle.
We're waiting. Hi, Linda Uribe. I won't yell at you tonight, Danielle. Hi, Debbie D. So how is Amy's Justice League hanging in there?
Yeah.
Right.
Good days, bad days,
Yeah. And so Danielle and Lisa are getting what, like a dark red?
Danielle is getting a black cherry. I have the chocolate cherry, and who's that?
Hi, guys.
Danielle.
Is that Danielle?
Yes,
Yeah.
hi.
What happened at the doctor?
Well, I was getting ready to go, and then I got a text that something went on with my doctor. I guess he had some kind of emergency. So
no.
I couldn't even reschedule it today. I have to call the office tomorrow and reschedule it.
Oh, crap.
So,
Oh, wow.
So yuck.
Hmm.
But I'm okay.
You're okay. Did Lisa, I don't know if did Lisa ever decide on a color? Did she?
Yeah, I think she's getting the one that I'm gonna do the black cherry.
Black cherry?
Mm-hmm.
And Davita's doing the
And I think Davita's doing the ruby, right?
yeah, I think so. Yep.
Hi guys. Hi Shaka. Antimone Lane. Lisa H. And Scooter. Scooter, you're up there.
Oh, Lisa H says to tell you, Carolyn, that she loves the coconut LaCroix sparkling water.
Oh, you love the coconut one? Okay. I think I've had that. Pretty sure.
Ashley said, oh, never mind. Ashley, are you going to call in?
Oh yeah, Ashley, call in. We're so nosy. I want to know what's going on.
Yes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And where's
Lisa,
Lou?
I think she's I thought I saw Mo in
Wasn't Moo in there?
Yeah, she was here.
I thought I missed you. When I checked, it said you were on like 3 minutes ago. I was like, what?
Yeah, because we were on, and then I don't know, the internet bleeped out or something. We've been having a little bit of wind, but not too terrible.
Moo moo.
But maybe you had an early morning or something. I was like, oh, I was cleaning up everything downstairs, so I got tied up. Well, not
Mhm.
literally.
Let's see.
Ashley said she's too tired. Okay, thank you.
Oh,
Oh, okay, Ashley.
It happened.
Yeah, I'm glad that you're okay and you're here in chat.
Can you just tell us if you're having any craziness from him? Is he texting or?
She said same old stuff, just deleting and moving on.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. Sounds like he's still.
He's a stalker.
Yeah.
You know, Lisa found her hair dye today. She went out to get it.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, I told her to kind of go out because I know when I did, she was nervous because why would you? Of course, I would be nervous. And
Really?
yeah, I mean, when your hair is brown, even just changing it a little bit, it's a little bit.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I just
Like,
figure.
you know, I want to stand there and, you know, I want to see the color and look at it and look at it more and look at it some more. And then I'll decide. So I told her, you know, to go and look. But then I said to check the stock, check the store stock, make sure so you don't go there for nothing. And I think one of the stores she went to didn't have it. Then she went to another one and they did have it. So I think she was getting the that one. The
When
black cherry.
when is she gonna do it?
I don't know. She didn't say. I think soon.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess I don't know.
Mine's
Davida
coming on
asked
Friday.
me. Yeah, Davida asked me, and I said, I don't know. Like I could do it next week. I mean, I could do it sooner, but I'd rather just wait a little, you know, till I have to do it.
What do you mean till you have to do it?
You know, like when I start seeing roots and I, you know, have to dye my hair anyway.
Oh, okay.
Scooter was worried you're being forced to do it.
Oh no, yeah, I'm forced. We're so forced to do everything here.
So I have to do it. I don't want to change my hair color, but I have to.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing it.
No, like I told Lisa T, I was like, do what you want. I was like, and I go, I think you'll love it. I was nervous. I did it a few years ago, and I think I kept it up for like maybe 3-4 months, and then I went back to brown.
Okay, I'll turn this grand piano. I'll turn this a little so the light won't hurt so much. How about that?
Oh, is it bright? Is it
Yeah,
like
he
the
said it's
sun?
hurting his eyes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. You don't look like you're in the interrogation room anymore.
Oh, yeah, I could do it like that, can't I? Like before. Right? Because I don't think the light was that bad then, right? Or
Yeah.
no?
It doesn't look bad now. Usually I'm the first one to say, you know, the sun.
Right.
So what else happened today, Danielle?
You know, I thought I was going out and then nothing. So just house stuff.
Small stuff.
We all live such exciting lives.
I know it's very exciting. The disco, the people.
Well, what did you know about those people that Nikki Phillippi, they said Phillippi, with the dog and the Philippine adoption.
No, I didn't.
My daughter was like outraged, and I'm like,
Oh, with it, was that the one I think they were comparing it on YouTube to the rehoming other one?
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like a scalper. I guess I
Yeah.
get. I don't. I mean, yeah, I guess they are, but
I mean, I don't really know it, so
Yeah.
I'm not really sure. Was it a dog or a kid?
yeah, it was a dog. It was a
Oh.
dog. But I don't know. People are like they're like I don't know. They're not. I don't think I can watch people like that because they're not. They're so far out there. They're not real. I don't know. I can't. I have a real aversion to people like that.
Mm.
I don't know. It's just me.
And like
I
the fake
can't.
houses,
It's like a white couch blogger.
like the
I
white
can't-
couch, the fake
Yeah,
houses.
yeah. I can't
they
take
don't live
the
in.
people that clean a clean house and say it's really
Mhm.
dirty. Oh, it's so dirty.
Look at these 3
And-
pillows on the floor.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's 2 toys out of the toy box. It's so dirty. I don't know. It's not real.
No, I mean, I clean a clean house, but you start moving stuff, it's not a
Yeah.
clean house.
Right. And then you don't say, oh, it's, I'm cleaning a filthy house or try to
Yeah.
make people think it's filthy. And then you just keep vacuuming a rug that already has vacuum marks in it.
Yeah, like I don't know, that's just kind of everyday kind of thing. But
Right.
I don't need to film that. Just
I know.
watch me clean my clean house.
Oh,
Call in, Debbie D. Tell us what you know.
what does she
Yeah,
know?
Tell us more about,
Yeah, what do you know?
What does she know about? Delphi?
yeah, she read what I read too, that his brother, that Chadwell's brother, said that
Yeah.
he's
he could be.
capable of it.
Oh
He
yeah.
feels-
I think so did his stepfather or his like some.
Yeah. Thank you, Shar Shar.
Lindsay, you repeat fake housework. Mine's real. Mine's not fake. I just cleaned up and I came upstairs. I just yelled at Gabby. I was like, I don't know what you're thinking. I go, but it's not a diner. She just likes to kind of just do whatever and then she walks away. And it drives me crazy because I guess I just instinctively clean it up, but that shouldn't be a thing.
What was it take?
Mm-hmm.
So I just yelled at her. I was like, I don't know what you're thinking. This isn't a diner.
Am I blonde?
But that's just because I'm tired and I don't know, just being a mean mom.
You have a late day in the morning, right?
Yeah, Lexi.
I'll make sure you wipe it off.
Make sure you wipe it off.
And you gotta go to bed, Lexi.
Okay.
What is she wiping?
The blue off of her neck, her face.
Oh, that's
Oh.
right. She was doing her
Oh,
hair.
she
blue.
dyed it blue?
Yeah,
Did you get more dyes? So you can do the back for
yeah,
her?
yeah. We went earlier today and got it.
Oh, Lexi, you want to show us? You don't have to, but you want to?
Well, it's not, it's sitting on her hair right now.
Oh, she's
She
dyeing
waits
it
to
right
do
now?
it now.
Of
She waits
course.
till now.
Oh, of course. It's Gabby. Gabby does these things.
Yeah. She did the blonde earlier tonight, and then this blue. And she was doing it by herself. I said I would help her, and she said no, she could do it.
Oh. Gabby does everything, like the shower last minute. Everything's last minute. I'm like, come on.
My daughter's the same. The funnest thing was when we'd have to pick her up from her dorm the end of the year, and she's like, yeah, I'm just about packed. We get there, she hadn't packed the thing.
It's not a thing.
And then she goes, okay, it's okay. And just get hefty bags. What?
Oh, and that's what I was doing. I was talking, my mom had, not the, is it the glaucoma? She had her other eye surgery yesterday. Like she had one, she had the other eye was, like the other month.
Cataracts?
Not that, I don't think it was the cataracts. Is it the glaucoma? Is it that one? Because I said, it
Glaucoma?
was like, oh, glaucoma, yeah, glaucoma. Yeah, glaucoma. And I was like, and I said that too. I go, cataracts? And she's like, no, the other one. And I was like, oh, that was yesterday. But she's okay.
That's good.
She's home. She's better. Lots of drops. She says there's little pain, nothing bad at all.
Mm. Mm.
And my sister was with her all day today. So like my dad, my sister, and she was good.
Hi, Preach Queen 2.0. That gabapentin or whatever it is didn't work for my dad either. Whoever's asking in the chat.
For what?
I guess for nerve pain.
Oh,
Well, thank
Melissa,
you.
you want to call in?
oh, Melissa?
Melissa says, I do,
Oh.
but small amounts for my slight scoliosis pain and helps with anxiety. But my husband,
Oh, is she talking about the SSR? Maybe is she talking about the SSRI that lady said she's taking?
I think it's that, she said, my husband that's in recovery that's on Suboxone is on it, but he took more than prescribed and I'm devastated. He must have taken that gabapentin or whatever it is.
Oh. And what's going on?
I don't know. I just read that. That's why I asked if she wanted to call in.
Wait, who did Alyssa's?
Yeah,
boyfriend?
Alyssa's husband. Remember they got back
Yeah,
together when he got out?
Yeah, the plain Alyssa, right?
Yeah,
Just Alyssa.
just Alyssa. Where's Alicia Alicia?
Yeah, where's
Alicia
Alicia
Bissell?
Bissell? Where'd she
Yeah.
go?
Where are you, Alyssa Bissell?
Bissell.
Bissell.
Yeah, Alyssa said she'd like to call in. She's really upset. No one to talk to. Oh, call in. She needs an email though.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, hang on 1 second.
Alyssa, I guess email
Unless she
Carol.
wants to email me, Carolyn, and you won't have to get up.
Okay. Do you know Scooter's email?
I'll put it in the chat. I don't mind.
Everybody email Scooter.
Everybody email Scooter quick. That's email.
There it is, Alyssa. Email me and I'll send you the link.
Where's Davita?
Scooterchick@gmail.com.
I don't know. What did Davita say she was doing other than buying her dye today?
Maybe she's dyeing her hair.
I don't know. Maybe I don't think so. I think she was buying it today, like on Amazon or something.
Oh, okay.
Because I said that to Lisa D. I was like, if you can't find it, I go, you can Amazon it. I go, but try to so you could see it in your hands in the store. If that would help, because I know it helped me. And you don't mind, Carolyn? You don't mind, like, I'll just dye my hair.
Yeah, I'm just in a weird mood. I'm just like, yeah, you know what?
Yeah, you'll just do burgundy and not care. Oh, good for you.
In case you need to put more on. No,
Good for you. I think it'll look pretty, but good for you.
I might need
But
you to have
you're not
yours.
nervous about it.
No, it's not.
It's on, Lexi. Everybody can see you.
Might
I
need you
like
to
that.
do something.
Is that a bicycle? I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, here she is. Okay. Now the girl, okay, see this email? Okay, I'm gonna send her the number, the whole, the Zoom thing to call in.
Okay.
Wait, I gotta get to Slack. Stop. Okay,
The other race,
I guess just, this whole thing probably. Because I don't know what she uses. Okay.
Okay.
The heck, girl? How'd you do that so quick? Yeah.
So just
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, that's so quick.
You're welcome. I will no longer be brown haired for the next like 6 weeks.
Right.
Oh, I think when Kevin sees it, he's going to be jealous.
Oh, it worked. You did it, Lex. Shows yet?
Who's that? Was that Alyssa?
Yeah, it's Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa.
Hi, Alyssa.
Hi.
Hi. What happened?
Well, I thought he was doing really great. And, he has been, he got out on his birthday, October 28th. And, he'd been in there for a very, very long time, about 7.5 years. And, he was sober in there, but it's a different story when you're in
When they
there.
come out.
Right.
Yeah.
And I remember calling in and I was really excited. And I forgot who it was that I talked to. I forgot her name, but she was so right. She was like, he's going to need to do some type of, inpatient or something like that. 'Cause, need to be with other people like him. And
Right. Yeah.
and he just didn't want to. He was like,
Oh, of
I'd done it
course not.
before. He was like, I'd done it before. You meet other people in there that have drugs, that people that don't want to be there. He's like, maybe an outpatient. I just don't want to. I was just like, okay, maybe. I mean, he's older now, like he's 43. Or I was just like, oh, well, I can't make him do it anyway. So I went out there. And then, what happened,
Mhm.
I'm obviously petrified, horrified. And then I
Right.
was like, I'm leaving and I'm scared, and I was like, and I knew if I left, he was going to continue to do it and die. And I also knew that I had to try to call a rehab and ask him if he would do it. And I called the rehab and he agreed to do it. And it ended up being like this wonderful place. He ended up meeting people like him that had done prison time, that had done his drug of choice. It was like a family that he met and support, like father figures, like people that he's never had in his life, like family. Like it's like this is finally like what I thought that he was missing this whole time. And like he's been going to these meetings and wanting to. He even like did labor and like gave basically created his own job. They
Mhm.
were like, he's doing this for free. Like, we need to give this man a job. And like, they're just so impressed with him, and he's been doing everything all the time. And like, just, I was even like, this is more than I even imagined. Like, I hoped that he would be sober, but I never even imagined that he would be so into it and like really want to help people. And they said, if you do a year of sobriety, you can help people. In fact, like, we want you to go to schools and go to jails and talk to them. And like, you had this charge and like you got out and all of this. And I was just so happy. And like, but I know him better than anybody else. Like, I've known him since I was 20. I'm 40. And, I've known him half my life, but, half the first part, I was like a kid. So it's like I've basically known him for a very long time, more than I can even remember. And so just he can give me a look or a gesture or anything that he does, and I know something's up. And it's like, I just know. And so basically he was prescribed, he was prescribed Suboxone when he got in the rehab. And I thought that was okay because they give you one strip. There's no way to abuse it. And if you do abuse it, you're just doing your rituals. It's kind of stupid. You're not really gonna get anything. Like, it was kind of explained, and he has not abused it. Um, and it helps with the cravings for heroin, and it's supposed to do something to like the frontal lobe of your brain, like the decision making, to help that. And I was like, oh, thank God, because that really needs some help, you know?
Hmm.
So, I mean, I'm no, doctor by any means, but that's what basically what I got out of it. And then also the doctor presence, which I thought this could be good too, because your brain doesn't give out a lot of dopamine when you've been doing drugs for so many years. And so I was like, okay, that's great. And then along with all this therapy and this rehab, I think it should be a combination of both. So I thought this was going great. And then he was getting gabapentin, but he even said, nope, I don't want to take the gabapentin. I just want to do this. Like, I don't want to do anything that makes me in any way altered. And I was like, wow, okay. But I take gabapentin sometimes because of my slight scoliosis, and it helps me with anxiety. And sometimes I get dingy. I forget, when was I supposed to pick up my prescription? Oh, so I thought, well, we'll keep refilling them. I'll have them. That way, if I forget, I could take yours. Plus, the cats take them if I cut them up, if they get anxiety, if they need a vet check.
What is gabapentin?
Yeah, what is that?
Gabapentin is a non-narcotic, and they give it to animals and people, and it's supposed to be for pain,
And my
anxiety.
dad had that for the restless legs and the pain in his legs, but he said it didn't help him.
I've never heard of it for that. I guess
Yeah.
it could be for that, but
Right.
I gave it to the kitties when I drove them out to Arkansas from California.
Right.
Smaller doses, Um, I thought it was harmless. I mean, I've taken them, but I'm not a drug addict, so
Hmm.
I don't know. I've never taken a drug and been like, I've only taken a drug and been like, okay, that helped with what it was supposed to help with, but I've never taken a drug and been like, ooh, like, I need more. I've never had fun, like,
Right. Yeah.
fun, you know what I
But if
mean?
but
Yeah.
if you
But then,
keep refilling it, even if you don't need it, just because you're like, let me just stock up, let me just have it. Like, he's very aware of you too. And you're also
right.
might be creating an enabler.
So then now I feel like, why did I freaking do that? Because then one day I was looking, I go, gosh, it seems like they're missing. And he goes, what are you saying? You think I did them? And I was like, that's a very strange thing for him to say.
Mhm.
And then I go, no. And then he goes,
What did he
okay.
say, Alyssa? I missed that. What did he say?
He goes, because I saw some missing, and he goes, what are you trying to say? You think I took them? And I'm like, no. And he was like, oh, okay. And I was like,
Oh,
why would you say that? Like, it's a very guilty thing to say.
Mhm.
It's just so, but I didn't even think anything. I was just like, oh, he's just being a weirdo. And so then the next month, I was like, that's weird. I have a couple missing. And I was like, Rich, did you take them? And then he admitted it. And he goes, I've been taking mine and I miscalculated. I thought I got 3 prescriptions a month because, and I'll give him this, when he first got them, they gave him less, but they gave him the 300 milligram. Basically, they gave him 3 a month instead of 1 a month. And his memory's been weird ever since that overdose. So
Yeah,
I
but
did think
it's also not your fault, and
But if
he's
it's
it's
non,
probably a
not, and
really
he
good,
shouldn't have
he's a
taken
really
them from
good
me
liar.
behind my back. Yeah. Either way,
but
you
if
don't steal from me.
right, but if it's non-narcotic, what I mean, is he getting high off of it?
So this is what so basically I was like, okay, so then I was like, okay, I didn't really, I was kind of calm about it. But then I talked to my girlfriend, she's an ER nurse, she looked it up. So basically, it is now a narcotic in 5 states.
Oh wow.
And she sent me this thing, and it says, read it.
And what?
What happened?
I
Did we
don't
lose
know.
Scooter?
Did we lose her or Scooter? I don't. Who do we lose?
Are we still? Is it just you and I? Are we still on YouTube?
We are. I
Okay.
think Alyssa just dropped. She was in the
Well,
middle of saying something, and she
yeah,
dropped.
she said, "Let me read this," and maybe I don't
Mhm.
know. Maybe she
She
went to
might
the.
have hit. She might have hit her phone.
Yeah.
Call
Is
back,
Scooter?
Alyssa.
Scooter, are you still
Yeah.
here?
Scooter's there. She's on mute though,
Oh,
and I see her shadow. I see your shadow, Scooter.
yes, I'm here. Yeah, she must have just dropped off. I'm sure she'll call back.
Yeah, I think she must have hit her phone because she was reading something.
Yeah, call back, Alyssa.
Email Scooter.
It's the same number.
mhm.
Hasn't changed.
Or email her again anyway. She likes it. Did you talk to Moo, Scooter? Where is she?
We messaged earlier today a few times. But no, I haven't spoke with her today.
I like hearing her. I like hearing all of you, I guess.
Oh, there's more A's over there. This is the weirdest Simon painting. Everything is so spread out, and there's like no areas really with the same. That was like the most. What did I just see
Did you
now?
call back yet?
No, she didn't call back yet, but I see.
Come on, Alyssa.
Alyssa.
Alyssa, call back.
Alyssa.
I wonder if she left him. It's kind of sounding like it. But I don't know.
What?
If she left him, you said?
Yeah, I wonder if she's separated from him right now or no.
I don't know. She
I
didn't
don't
get to
know.
that point yet, you know? We were just getting to that stuff.
Like, it kind of seems like she's a little done or a little fed up.
Well, it makes it sound like he was living away when he was in that rehab and then with those people, right? She said?
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe that's what I got confused about, thinking, okay, yeah, he was in that rehab, that's right.
Yeah, but I think he's back and back to his ways.
Right, right. Yeah,
And nothing, it's not her fault.
no,
And I know it feels that way. And it's not.
oh no. He's the only one that can change it.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, and there's nothing she could do about it. She can't force, she can't
Right.
change, she can't do anything. It has
Yeah.
to be all him.
He has to want it enough.
Yeah, he's got to want it.
Hi, Alyssa.
Well, you're back.
Alyssa?
Hi.
Hi, welcome
Hi.
back.
I don't know what happened. I don't know where it cut off. I was talking and then I was like, hello?
That's okay. I think you were reading something, like you went to read something and maybe you
Oh,
hit.
oh, okay. I was gonna try and find what I, okay, and then I couldn't find it because I deleted it. But basically what it does is, because when you take the box in, there's like two parts of it, and the part that is supposed to, help you with your cravings, if you take too much gabapentin, it blocks that part. So
Oh, great.
he's taking the Suboxone and it's canceling that part out. But the opiate part in the Suboxone, it's raising that. So he's getting high and
Oh,
it's canceling out the part where telling him not to use.
And
So
he,
it's
of course,
doing
knew all about that.
so he found a way.
I mean, I don't know what he knew or what he didn't know. All I know is that he's doing it,
Oh, that sucks.
which really
And
sucks.
where is he? Is he still living with you?
I just found this out tonight. I mean, about what exactly occurs. And after JD and I talked about what happened with him taking my gabapentin, JD said that he would just give him 3 a day because he was like, this is hard labor. Like, I guess, because it's only high amounts that you have to take to have that happen, or like the doctor wouldn't prescribe, you know, the amount that they're giving him. So he should, if he's going to take it, he should be able to take a little amount, but the amount that he was taking was way over. I mean, what he was supposed to take. So I just called his boss today and told him, like, I thought you were, were you giving him 3 a day? And he was like, I thought that you were the one giving him the 3. I was like, oh my gosh, okay, no. So he must be getting them from somewhere else too. And we're both just, devastated. And there's no, he's like, well, I'll have him do a drug test tomorrow. And I'm like, well, I don't know what that's going to do. It doesn't show up in a drug test.
Why
I mean,
wouldn't it?
gabapentin doesn't, I guess.
I would imagine it does.
I don't know.
There has to be, a blood work. There, it can't not show up.
Alyssa, doesn't he have to get drug tested on his parole?
He does, but it's only every 3 months. And he's allowed to have gabapentin in his system because he is allowed to take it, but it won't show like how much, which really sucks too. Because he could be like, oh yeah, I only took the amount. But what I did tell JD is I said, JD, I just figured out. I remember what day he um picked him up because I was sitting there thinking, okay, he's picking him up with JD. JD's the one that got him, I thought that's what the agreement was. Well, he gets him on the 7th. It's the 11th. So last time he took pretty much that many around that time. And he was super moody this weekend. So I go, JD, ask him to show you how many he has left tomorrow. And there's your answer.
So is he living over there with them?
No, he's here. He's
Does he
here.
does he still go to like AA meetings or certain narcotics meetings? Or?
Yeah, he goes to 6 every single night and he works 5 days a week.
Well, is he really doing that or is he lying?
He goes, I mean,
Are you with him?
no, but I've called. I mean, like I called the last other day and I'm like, are you really with JD? Just because the way he's been acting. And I asked JD, I heard JD on the phone. You know, just the woman's instinct, like, because I knew something was fishy. And then, I mean, I checked up on that one. Um, I mean, and the sad thing is I think he's going, but I think he's going pretending because obviously he's not going being truthful. Because like I go, if you're not doing anything wrong, then why don't you tell your real, you know, your real
Sponsor?
sponsor? Yeah.
Mhm.
And I go, and why don't you stand up at these meetings and tell them
Mm-hmm.
if you don't think you're doing anything wrong? Because you like
Right.
to go to meetings and you like to be your well spoken self and you like to be like, yes, I did my wife so wrong, but you know, she stood by my side and blah, 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 blah. And he doesn't tell anybody what he's really doing. So basically, he's acting there. He
Yeah, he
likes
wants like the
attention.
attaboys and the pats on the
Yeah.
back.
Yes. And he's like,
That's a big thing.
you just only look at the bad I do. You don't look at the good. And I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. Sorry, my French, but seriously.
Yeah, but that's not your fault. They're such good manipulators. They're so good at
Yes,
it.
I know. And I think he's got JD manipulated. Because
Yeah, like
someone
he's probably got everybody
manipulated
manipulated.
him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm really seeing through it. And honestly, even before I called JD after work and found out that he's been lying to me about these 3 pills thing, I told him before this, I said, I think you need to move out because there is a sober living thing there that he can do. And whether he wants to pretend or not, like he said that he can go there and pay rent and be there. And I'm like, I just think that that's best. I go, because you know what? You told me a long time ago if I wasn't comfortable with you taking gabapentin that you would stop. And the fact that you won't, you're choosing gabapentin over me, it it really sickens me. And I just don't like, I just turned 40 and honestly, I've spent so much time on the same, you know, caring about you. And it just really, honest to God, just sickens me. And I'm like, I do love you, I'll always love you, but it doesn't mean that I have to, I don't want to live my life like this. I don't want to live my life worrying. I don't want
Maybe
to
you
live my life
shouldn't.
checking the phone. I don't want to live my life having to have security cameras and look at them. I'm done with this. Investigating stuff might have been funner, you know, more fun when I was in my 20s and my girlfriends and I used to drive by and, you know, that's what we used to do. But like this, I'm too tired for this crap. And another thing is like I live somewhere where I can actually afford to have my own house, pay my own bills by myself. I don't need to live with a man. I don't need to live with my abusive mother anymore either. I don't need to live with anybody. I can do
Good.
all by myself and I don't care anymore. I really just don't. Like I'm fine. I'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be just fine.
You will be. That's good to hear you say.
I know I will be, you know? And I'm glad that I didn't leave him the day that he OD'd. I'm glad I didn't because now he has another support system. It's not just me. And I don't ever have to feel like I was the only one anymore. I didn't leave him like that. And all the help that I did all these years wasn't for nothing. And just because it didn't work out, I don't have to feel like that. And it was never my duty to begin with, but you know what? It is what it is. But what really sucks is that I literally just told my grandma and my aunt that I live out here and that we're back together.
That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have a job? Are you working?
I am. I'm working a lot. I
That's
work
good.
from like 9 a.m. until like 8:30 p.m. Monday through
Mm-hmm.
Friday. It's minimum wage, but I mean, here you can afford to make minimum wage and actually like rent a house, like a house,
Mm-hmm.
you
Mhm.
know, like I'm like, this is unbelievable. Like $900 for a house, 2 bedrooms, you know, it's remodeled, it's nice, it's a house. Like I couldn't even rent a room in Monterey for $900.
Right. Yeah.
And let's face it, you know, I was never great at school and was never, you know, I have ADD. It was just not, you know, Lord
And
gives out certain gifts. And,
do,
you know, I used to model. I wasn't really great at school though. You know, there's certain things that I know that
Yeah,
wasn't
but that's okay. It doesn't make you a bad person because of that.
no, it
It doesn't
doesn't, you
define
know.
you.
No. But it did, you know, financially and at least I'm somewhere where I don't have to I don't
were
have
you
to my
taking
life
any?
isn't gonna end.
Were you taking any stimulants for your ADHD?
I
ADD?
tried it because they gave me anxiety.
Okay, because I was just wondering if he was taking those from you too.
No, he's never, it's weird. He's never touched anything else because I have Xanax for when I have gotten panic attacks, and they're just kind of like for if that happens. Um, Ambien to go to sleep.
And that's
Um,
all been in his reach.
And he doesn't touch any of that.
That's kind of I find that a little bit
Like, are
hard
you
to.
sure? Do you count
Yeah,
them? They
I'm
should be
positive.
locked up.
I'm positive.
because
Oh.
those are the Ambien is a benzodiazepine, right? And that's even worse
What?
than. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm surprised if he. I think if he was looking for something, and he knew you had that, he would be into that.
Yeah, but the thing is he would fail the drug test.
You'd be surprised what they know how to get around.
Yeah, they used to. I mean, I think they watched them pee. He actually, he did one time with a PO. He used a fake. It's kind of funny, but not funny. But they were all out of you know, white fake penises, and it says in his paperwork he got caught with a black fake
What?
penis urine. Yeah, so there's that. Yeah, they definitely find their ways.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. It's
Uh,
nuts.
Never heard of that. You mean they have a fake thing that and that has urine in it
Yeah,
that's not theirs?
yes. You can buy them at like local smoke shops, fake
Oh my
urine,
god.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm surprised this stuff is legal.
Oh my
I know.
god. Oh my
Pretty
gosh.
crazy. Pretty crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. And the thing is, you know, so he's doing that during the week and obviously not doing it on the weekends because he doesn't want his tolerance to get too high to where it's not going to work. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he's going to be a grump around me. Not that I want him to get high around, I don't want him to do it, period. But I'm
Right,
saying,
but he's
like,
probably gonna have terrible mood swings. He's on and off.
yeah, yeah. And I noticed them and I'm like, what is going on? You know, it's just obvious.
Yeah.
And it just really, like,
I wonder if he really was clean in prison. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never
I
been
don't
there.
know how
But-
easy it is for them to get stuff, but
Carolyn,
I
that's
think it is.
exactly what I was thinking just when you said that.
But I heard
Mhm.
sometimes prison it's easier.
yeah.
I know that they can get a lot of things there. Well, remember when I was in Monterey the whole time he told me that he was clean and he'd never touched
Mhm.
anything the whole entire time.
Yeah.
But then when I got out here, he told
Mhm.
me that he did something a couple of times.
In prison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would probably say he's probably doing something a
After I
lot of
got
times.
out here, he told me that.
Yeah.
And I told him, "Are you serious?" And he said, "Yeah, but it was like just a couple of times." And I was like, "But that whole time, like, you know, when you celebrated August 13th as your sobriety day, you know, all those years, if I would have known that you would have done something a few times, that would have been my decision to choose whether I wanted to come out here or not, right?
Mhm.
So you
Yeah,
took that
he
away
would've-
from me. You do know that, right?"
yeah, he would
And
have
he
told
was,
you anything. He wanted you to come.
yeah. So that really broke my heart too. Like,
Oh, I bet.
just really feel like a fool all over again.
Oh, I
Well,
bet you feel that way, but it's not your fault, and you're not a fool.
I
You
just don't
you're
understand
just kind. You
why
love
I
him.
always freaking believe him. Like, why do I always give him the benefit of the doubt? Like he's always like, why do you always act like it's the end of the world? And I'm like, because I always give you my trust again, even when you haven't
right.
earned it again. And I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's
And
because
then he's violating that. Yeah.
you ask me to, and then I do. And I may,
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, you know him a long time since you're so young. It's a lot of years.
And you love him, and
is.
he's manipulating you into hearing, giving you what you want to hear. And
Yeah, he knows exactly what to say to you.
He does. But then also, he can't hide it though for very long because there's just things that I
right.
know, a look, a, a, a tone,
Oh,
anything, and
yeah,
I
you
know
probably
something's
know a lot
going
more.
on. Yeah.
You
Mhm.
probably know a lot more than you even give yourself credit for.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then he'll be like, "What? What? You're acting crazy." And then, like, maybe a minute, I'll be like, "Oh, maybe I am. Maybe I
Because he
am."
knows he could trick you into saying, maybe I am being a little crazy. Maybe I am being a little
Right.
paranoid.
Mhm.
Right. Because I know I can be overly emotional sometimes.
Yeah, but
I
I
do
was
know
wrong,
that. But
you know?
yeah, it's like, who wouldn't?
Yeah.
Been through a lot, you know.
No,
I
I
am
get it.
overly emotional sometimes. And he does not know right now that I know about the lying, about the 3 pills a day. And so
Melissa, I think I told you before, my cousin is the same way with her husband.
really,
Yep. She's 7 months older than I am. And he's in, let's see, we're both 66 now. So he's probably, I think maybe he just turned 68 in March. But when we were younger, when he
Yeah.
was a teen, when he was a teen, he was in boys' school. And then he went to what they call like the farm or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he joined the Marines. And I don't know if he was doing drugs when he was in the Marines, but
I
he's
heard
he's
they
still
do
he's still a drug
sometimes.
addict. He's still a drug addict.
Still.
Still. But she believes he's sober and
She
everything
thinks
like
he
that.
is.
And she falls for it all the time. And you know,
She thinks he is even like, and he's not.
well,
Has he ever cleaned up his act?
not that I know of, but I mean, supposedly he has, but we could tell.
Yeah, but
he
that's
just-
not a long time that they've been together, since they were teens.
Oh yeah, yeah. They got married when she was 19, I think. And then they divorced and stayed divorced for 1 year.
Mhm.
When she was maybe like 21 to 22, and then they remarried each other. And they've been together ever since.
What's their life like?
Yeah.
Had a lot. She's had a very hard life. They never got to go on vacation. She gets very resentful because she was the one that held the steady job all those years. She was in a legal office. What is that? A paralegal?
Uh-huh.
God, and it's so hard to even like do that when you're dealing with an addict, because
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
when you're thinking about things like that and you're wondering and you're at work, it's so freaking hard.
Yeah, she's been through all that. You just wouldn't believe it. You
Oh
would
my
not believe it.
gosh.
And she never left him, or
No, not really. I mean, she always says he won't leave. He goes, I
Did he
tell
go-
him to leave and he won't leave. He refuses to leave. That's what she said.
That's shocking, because Rich has left plenty of times. Because he doesn't like me when he's on drugs. It's like the drugs are talking, and the drugs hate me because they
Mhm.
know that they know that I'm like love and anti drug, and they like the devil. They want me away, you know.
Well, he's left, but I mean, not to where they separated. You know what I mean? He would
but
leave.
he's never gone to a rehab or anything?
Um,
Has he been to jail?
I don't think he ever has. Well, you know what? He was in the hospital with the VA a few years ago. So yeah, maybe that was like a rehab then.
What kind
What
of
kind of-
drugs?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What kind of drugs?
Heroin.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Shooting it up?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And he's like
Yeah.
60 something?
Yeah. And the
Wow.
saddest thing of all, they have 2 sons.
Oh,
Mm.
no.
Got both of their sons into it.
Oh, gosh. He got them
no.
into it?
God.
Yeah, the one, it got off of it. He never became a full-blown addict at all, thank God.
Oh, he got
But the
off.
other one, the
Thank
first
God.
one, he's been in prison. He's been in prison.
Oh,
Her
man.
oldest son.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, aren't you the one that told me someone had a son that died or something? Who was that you,
That's
Scooter?
my cousin's daughter, yes. My cousin's daughter, not this cousin, but yeah, my other cousin, her daughter died from pain pills. 2017 March. And she was Brianna's age or younger. She's a little younger than Brianna.
Okay, but I thought there was maybe it was somebody else. Somebody said that they had a son, and the son, either the husband died and then the son died, and they both like OD'd or something. And oh gosh, I'm trying to remember who that was.
Well, that wasn't me then.
Somebody that called in here. I can't remember.
right after each other or something like
It was
that?
something like somebody said I think they said they lost their son, and then somebody said the parents like were that's what it was, didn't want to live anymore. And he had
Oh,
his son, their son had his son, like so he was like in his 40s, I think, or something. And they called in and they said something like that, yeah, their son, I think he OD'd on something, and then the parents had just basically checked out. And then he had a little boy or something that lived with the mother, but I don't remember. I don't remember who that was.
But let me just say, maybe by now, maybe he really is off now, supposedly. I just never believe it.
Yeah.
Maybe he is
so
off.
hard to
I haven't
believe.
seen him since
Gosh.
last summer. So I don't know. She says he's clean and all that. So, and I hope to God he is. I mean, it's time to quit playing games at his age,
Yeah, I'm surprised he hasn't
right?
he
Yeah.
hasn't done,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then their son, as soon as he gets out, he's always back on it, no matter what. He'll go through
Oh,
programs in jail, and such a nice young guy that, it's like hopeless for him. As soon as he gets out,
oh,
he starts all over.
Hi, Debbie D.
Hi,
Hi. Hey.
Hi.
Hey.
Jenny.
What?
I'm just laughing at the hi.
I
Hey.
know. Hi.
Oh, no, I was calling in because I can kind of relate with you, Alyssa.
Yeah.
Granted, the person that I was trying to help there was no romantic relationship with he and I,
Mm-hmm.
but there was three of us and we were really good friends for years. And we kind of lost track of each other. Everybody went their own way. And the other third person of us three had passed away. So I had went to her funeral, and our other friend was there, which was her cousin. And he asked me if he could talk to me later after the services, and I told him yes. Gave him my phone number, told him to call me. Well, come to find out, his dad had passed away. His dad had money, and it affected him so bad that he blew all of it. He
Oh,
got messed up in meth,
oh
oh,
God.
and he had lost his license. I mean, he had nothing. I mean, he was down to nothing, nowhere to live. I mean, nothing.
Oh.
So I told he was wanting to know if he could come and stay with me for a while. And I told him, I said, I will help you get back on your feet. But while you're living with me and I'm helping you, you're not going to do any drugs.
Bless you.
That's my stipulation. I said, because if you do, and I see you're not, trying to help yourself, you're out.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to condone that. I'm not going to
Yeah.
feed that. Well, anyway, so he moved in and they had a lot of court things, and he was going through classes and things like that, And I told him, he's a grown man, he's 51 now. And I told him, I said, you can go to him as you want, whatever, but I'm telling you, don't be doing no drugs.
Right.
So he'd come, I told him, I said, I didn't give him a key to my house because I was leery,
Good.
Make sure you set the alarm.
So, and I told him, I said,
Absolutely.
if you're going to be leaving and you're going to just let me know when you're coming back, so I'll make sure the door's open and you can get in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he would take off on weekends and stay gone a whole weekend. Not call
There
me.
you go.
Yep, he didn't
I wouldn't
call
trust
me or anything and let me know.
Oh, no, no, no.
Yeah.
Because
So then he would come.
that he would be like, well, I'm at my, you
Yeah.
know, yeah.
Well, he did that. And I made it a point to do. See, I'm kind of sneaky a little bit. I'll admit it. And I made it a point for him not to do his laundry. I did it
Oh yeah.
because if somebody's going to do something, they're going to slip up.
Oh yeah.
And I'd find little
That's
plastic
funny. That's
baggies.
funny. Oh, that's
I'd
funny.
find empty
Rich
little
does
plastic
both
baggies
of
in
our
his.
laundry, and I used to do his and find
Hmm.
stuff. Oh,
So I would find little empty plastic baggies in his jeans pocket.
mm-hmm.
And so,
Dead giveaway. No.
oh yeah. So I
What'd you
was like,
say? You were just like
well,
done.
I'll let it go on. I didn't say nothing. I was just gathering stuff so I'd have enough to, spill my case to where he couldn't deny nothing.
Right.
So he was going on one of these weekend things and he come in. Well, when he come in, meth has a certain smell. It's like a chemical smell.
Oh yeah, I know. It's
And it
weird.
gets on your clothes and it's on your body and you can smell it.
What does it
Yeah,
smell like?
Does that
because
smell like motor oil? Does that smell like motor oil?
No, it's more like it's hard to explain, but it's like a chemical smell. It's not like.
Really not like anything you could even
No.
explain.
Because I remember her telling
If
me
you could
one
ever
time
go
that
into.
he smelled like almost like motor oil. She said before.
No. Mm-mm. If you could ever go into a lab where they're doing chemistry and stuff, there's the smell of those type of chemicals. That's the best way I can explain it because it doesn't smell like Clorox or household chemicals or anything like that. It's just a chemical smell.
Mm-hmm.
So he come in and I just wait, he come through the door. So what did I do? I walked up and give him a hug because I wanted to see if I could smell it on him.
Good.
And I did. I looked at him. I said, you stink. You need to get in the shower. I said, when you get out of the shower, we're going to have a talk.
That's good. You know what I did one time back in the day? I gave my ex-husband a hug and I licked his nose. Sounds kind of gross, but I licked his nose because I thought he was doing, cocaine or something, and I could get my tongue went, numb. I did. Obviously, it was cocaine, so I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, you did cocaine, okay."
Alyssa, Kathy, I think it's Kathy from Texas. Well, anyway, they're wanting to know if you attend any of the, any for family meetings.
Oh, Al-Anon.
The
Al-Anon.
Al-Anon.
Yeah, no, you know what? Mommy actually sent me some of those when he OD'd, but then they didn't end up like being available or anything. And honestly, I'm dying to find something that I can do possibly online, like even while I'm at work watching the baby.
They're everywhere though. They're you can do them over the phone.
Yeah, that would be best because I work all the time. And then, like, when I'm home, I'd like to be home and just do them over the phone, video, anything. I really would love to talk to
Yeah, you
somebody.
should Google it in your area.
Dying to, because I need to.
Yeah, but as I wanted to let you know, don't blame yourself. You can't blame yourself for what he does and what he chooses to do.
I know.
I mean, he's an adult, just like my friend. He was an adult. He chose to do what he did when I was trying to help him. And you can't help anybody if they're not willing to help themselves. You just can't.
It's up to them. It's up to them.
Right.
but I feel bad, like
And you
when
should, well,
somebody was
you
like, "You
shouldn't
should
feel
have hid
bad.
those. You should have hid those," or like, why didn't I just why didn't I just have him cancel that prescription? Why did I have to think, oh well, maybe I might need 'em for the kitties, like because my cats hate to go to the vet. Like I should have just canceled them. Like I
Yeah,
should.
that's what he counts on too, of you blaming yourself.
Right. That's not your
I mean,
job.
like I know that it's not all my fault
'Cause,
at
yeah,
all.
you shouldn't have to do
I know it's
anything.
not at. I know it's like not my fault, but like 10% of it, I feel like just 10%. I'm like that part
Okay.
I messed up.
Well, I could see like
You are
if
putting,
he was clean, Alyssa, and then he said, please don't put that stuff around me.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't think he was ever clean.
right.
But that would be different. If he just told you, please just keep that stuff, either get a lockbox for it or something. I don't want to see it because I'm
Right.
newly sober. That, and then you just left it out, then that would be one thing. But I don't think that's what
No,
happened.
yeah,
Right.
Exactly.
he never said
Exactly.
that. He was always
Right.
like, I don't. He's like, I would never take your stuff. I've never taken your stuff, which is
Yeah.
Bingo.
true,
That's
except for this
manipulation.
freaking
An
gavel
addict,
pen.
an addict
Who
will
would have
take
thought
it
that?
if an addict will take it if they have availability to it, honey. They
That's-
will even steal from somebody.
Yeah, yeah. But like, yeah, I mean, like, even though he didn't used to steal my medication when he was on drugs before, like, even though like heroin was his drug of choice, because he had done meth before, and that, oh my God, they would steal anything, even when he had his inheritance.
He had an inheritance.
Oh yeah, he had an inheritance.
Did he blow through that?
Oh yeah,
Well, of course.
it was
That's
$500,000.
that's what happened to my friend. He got over $300,000, and then he's got four
Yep.
brothers and sisters, and they all got an equal amount. He also got a big piece of land, and it had a car wash on it.
Wow.
He sold it,
God.
and I mean, he blew through that money,
Yeah, so
and the
easily
boy
they
didn't
become
have.
homeless.
Yeah, he was homeless.
It makes
And
uh it makes me so mad too because I am so frugal. I'm like the most frugal human. He's always like, that's the best place ever.
well, that's one thing my friend said when he was staying here before I caught him doing this stuff. He's like, I don't know how you do it. You live by yourself, you've got a nice home, and you pay all the bills. I said,
Oh, you muted yourself again.
Debbie, we can't hear you.
Debbie, your face hit the phone, I think.
Debbie, you're muted.
Debbie.
There?
Debbie.
can you hear
muted
me
yourself.
now?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
hear you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I told him, and he's like, I don't know how you do it. You got a house, you do it all on your own. And I said, it's because my focus is straight. My bills come first.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
Pleasure is after that, but my pleasure isn't your pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Right.
blow all my money.
So important. And that's another thing too that he does. It drives me up a freaking wall. And I'm like,
Well,
really?
see, that right there tells me that he's still messing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
because it's
mean,
easy.
yes.
All the stuff you're saying, Alyssa, is the same stuff I've heard from her since the 70s.
Like,
Yes.
And
But
I
you
feel like
can't
he's
blame
always
yourself.
been bad with money though, but like I don't know. Maybe it is because of the or are they just addicted to everything? Like overdoing everything?
Well, that's very possible. Some people that have an addictive personality, maybe they're not on drugs
Mhm.
anymore, but they can't stop from buying stuff or impulse shopping or that,
Oh,
Right.
or there's some kind of thing that they replace it with. And
right. It
yeah,
drives me up a freaking wall. And I'm just like,
Exactly.
geez.
Because they get an euphoric high from it.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Something has
almost
always
like,
taken place.
I'm like, do
and
you
I'm not
have to
trying
buy a
to,
piece of clothing or buy fast food or buy out? Like we have food here. We don't, you've got like you've got to buy something every freaking day. Like, what?
mm-hmm,
Mm-hmm.
Like, God, it
that's
drives me nuts.
that's a part of of a addiction behavior.
Drives
Yeah.
me up the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Really a shame, Alyssa, because he's got such a nice woman in you, and that's the same way with my cousin and her husband. I care about him. I care about him. I've known him since, we were so young. But
Yeah.
she has really, really enabled him, their whole marriage. He wouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that the way though? It has to be, someone that's empathetic or,
Yeah.
loving,
Right.
caring. They're not going to manipulate the bastards. The bastards go.
She'd always get mad because she'd say, I feel like I'm the man of this family, I'm the one holding the steady job and all that,
Um,
making sure
Well,
everything's
that's like my friend, my dog even didn't like him. My dog tried to bite his ankles. My dog.
You
mm,
know what's
And
crazy? It's animals don't like when somebody's on drugs.
right. So, and he was like begging me. He's like, please let me just stay, because he had I got him a good job, before I'd found out all this, got him a good job, even had him a ride to work and home. I mean, he had it made. He just, then when all this came down, before that, I couldn't figure out why my dog didn't like him so much. Then I started finding this stuff. I'm like, okay,
I don't know if it's a smell or something like that, but I
it
remember.
is. It's a
yeah,
smell.
Yeah, because I
animals are
remember
smart.
when Rich did meth, my friend's dog really didn't like him.
really.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Rich loved animals, like our cats and stuff like that. But like that dog didn't like him, and he was like, "Wow,
Hmm.
that's weird."
They smell it.
Mm-hmm.
They smell that chemical smell.
Yeah. So what
Wow.
ended up ever happening to him?
Do what?
Whatever ended up happening with that guy?
Well, when he left here, he moved into a motel room and still worked. Then he got a new apartment while he still worked. And then I found out through my neighbor that he got fired from work, and then he went to a drug rehab. So now he is living at a men's drug rehab. What's it called after you get out of rehab, but you go live with a bunch of men? What's it
Like a
called?
halfway
Sober
house
living.
thing?
Yes, like a halfway house.
Oh
So
yeah.
that's where he's at now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's good.
and he has not called me or nothing since that. He's probably embarrassed, but that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I hated to do what I did because I thought he was at complete rock bottom and I was trying to help him.
Yeah.
And I guess he just had to stay at rock bottom a little longer.
Gosh.
So I'm hoping, that he's quit. I hope he has. But you can't blame yourself for what other people do. You can't feel guilty
Yeah.
because all you can do is what you can do to try to help. It's up to them.
Yeah.
They are the
I mean,
ones that
he's
has to
got
make
all
that
the
decision.
resources. He's got all the resources right now. And I just think the hard thing that ended up happening is he wanted to be a counselor. Now he feels a little odd about opening up to the spa, or you know what I mean? But he put himself in that situation. Nobody
Mm.
made him do gabapentin. Like if he really wanted to be a counselor, he wouldn't have been a drug, or you know what I mean? So it's like
Yeah, but
I
don't you
didn't.
always feel like there's another story? Like not him and well, him per se. We're talking about him right now, but there's always a story. Like I'm gonna be and I'm gonna do, and
Mhm.
nothing gets done.
Right.
Right. But I will say though, the ones that have been successful with their addiction honestly make the best drug counselors because they've been through it.
Right.
Like I love the one that his boss, the one
Mm-hmm.
that I talked to, he's great,
Yeah,
but
because
then
he did the
again,
hard work.
he
Right.
did. But then again, I kind of think like sometimes I don't really know. I don't know. One of my girlfriends thinks he might be just a little bit of an enabler, and I don't really know for sure. Or
Ooh,
she
the
thinks,
drug counselor?
yeah,
Maybe he is.
because she was like, well, he said just give him 3 a day, and then she was thinking he should have just said none because he's obviously abusing him. And then she said, and there's no test because she's an ER nurse, and she's like, I know all the tests. There's no test.
They
to
don't test
Oh,
for
I hope
that
the counselor
unless
hasn't relapsed.
Yeah.
the only
No.
way that they would test for gabapentin is if they requested it just for that. That's
Yeah,
not
the
a
blood, right?
regular drug test.
Yeah, that's what I would think. I think they can test levels and how much of anything is in anything if you're
But it
looking
has
for it.
I would
right, but it
think, I
has
mean,
to be
there's gotta
ordered.
be some freaking test that does it, but she was like, there is no test. The test forgot.
No. There
Mhm.
has to be a specific ordered blood test for that. It's not just a regular blood test or a regular drug test.
Or
Have you
maybe
thought
the
about
thing,
possibly calling his doctor and telling the doctor what he did with the gabapentin and tell him not to write any more
Oh, yeah.
prescriptions?
I'd tell the doctor immediately.
oh, yeah, I
Yes,
didn't
because if
think of
he's
that.
taken that many in just that short time frame, the doctor needs to know.
Honestly, I'm
That totally
surprised they
crossed.
even let him have it.
Do I?
No,
Honestly, I'm surprised they would even prescribe him that, Alyssa.
Mm-hmm.
me
Well,
too.
I
Yeah,
know, but
even
Especially knowing what
they
he does
did.
with the Suboxone.
even the Suboxone, like the Suboxone is supposed to be controlled and lowered with a doctor,
Right,
not just here you go forever.
right.
Well, I've heard that sometimes you can do it forever.
But you heard that from
Well,
who?
you
The drug
can.
addict? Like,
You
who'd you hear that
No,
from?
no, a doctor.
well,
Mm.
I
you
talked to
can
a couple
take that
different
for
doctors.
you can, but it still needs to be monitored on levels.
Monitored for sure. Always
Yes.
monitored for sure. And but I don't understand why they would mix it with this gabapentin. That's what I don't well, it's a different doctor who gave it. The doctor.
Now, this sounds shady.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
well, then the
Alyssa.
doctors don't know. That's
Yeah,
why
but
Right.
it's
he's
So
two
not telling the
different doctors.
doctors he's an addict.
Yeah,
Like
I would
so
tell
no,
all the
oh
right.
no,
doctors.
no. I went with I went to his primary and told them exactly what happened and told them exactly what he's on.
Alyssa, why would a drug counselor be given dosage instructions?
So the drug counselor, um, and I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question because his doctor says to take 2 a day, right?
Uh-huh.
And he, JD, the boss, the drug counselor, says, well, yeah, I think that they are giving him a little less because they do know that he's a drug addict and I know he's going through pain. I was doing this labor so bad too. I know I'm really kicking his butt. I've got gabapentin. I'm sure, I think he'd be all right with 3.
I
That's
hope
not a
that drug counselor
counselor.
is not. I hope
That's a friend. That's not a
I think
drug
he's
counselor.
either that or he's relapsing, the counselor himself.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
would
That
I
doesn't
would
seem
I
right.
would
like that.
report
He's
him
not a
too.
doctor. Absolutely. Start blowing the whistle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not right. A drug counselor isn't supposed to give you his
No,
gabapentin.
No.
he's not
No.
his doctor.
You need to go to his boss and let them know what he the drug counselor told him. And then you need to call the doctor that prescribed him the gabapentin and tell him how many
Yeah.
he's taken
Yeah.
and,
And
the
the one
time
that's
frame he's
giving him
done
the
it,
other stuff.
and tell him that he is a drug addict and he does no more,
Yeah.
or only give him enough
told
to do.
that totally even slipped my mind when all this happened. I didn't even think to call the original doctor that gave him the gabapentin and said no and say no
Right.
more.
Or either
It-
they could give him enough to do, like say for 10 days.
I don't think he even needs to do that. He's only trying to use it to get high. He needs to not get any anymore.
Okay. Well, then I'd call the doctor.
I'm going to, because we already fell for that, like supposed to be pain. And I even asked him, I go, if this is really for pain, why aren't you taking the 800 milligram ibuprofen that I put in your thing for you? Like, and he thinks I enjoy this stuff. He's like, you enjoy, controlling or doing things like that. I'm like, I do not. Like, my ex used to, like, baby me and like do things for me. And like, I like that. I like to have things done for me, like that. I don't like to take care of a man. I don't like to check on him and do all that. I'm not like that. That's
You
not what I
shouldn't
like to
have to.
do. Not even like my
You
thing.
shouldn't. You
Yeah, but he's
shouldn't
also
have to.
gaslighting you by saying that.
Right.
That's gaslighting you.
Yes. And so you shouldn't have to do all that. You need to be with somebody that you don't have to look over your shoulder or behind your back or behind their
Right.
back to see what they're doing.
Yeah,
Right.
by
Like I
telling you
do.
that, by saying that to you, by saying, oh, you like to control everything, oh, this is your fault, that's getting the spotlight off of
Mhm.
him.
Mm-hmm.
And then you
Yeah.
looking, and
Because
then you
that's
looking
not
at
true.
yourself.
Right. Because I know that
Exactly.
that's completely not true.
Of course it's not.
It's really not. And I know people that do like doing that kind of thing, and I'm not one of them. I'm so not one of them. Like,
Yeah, he's just
there's
trying to
absolutely
pull
no
it off,
truth to it. And I'm not a person that's like, I don't look at my faults. Like, I totally look at my faults and I totally look at my strengths too. Like, I'm totally just, I'm just an open person.
He knows every string to pull on you. You can believe that.
Yes.
Absolutely, he does.
Yes.
And I'm not saying he doesn't love you or anything like that, because,
I
my
think he
cousin.
does as much as he can. I mean,
Right. That's
Right,
what I was
right.
going to say. He loves you the way
Right.
he can love you, but that
that's
doesn't
not
mean
enough
it's
for
what you
me.
need.
Right,
There
right.
you
Not
go.
enough for me.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't love himself enough. How's he supposed to love me enough? He loves the drugs most. That's
Yeah,
what comes first.
yeah.
So you need to ask yourself, is this the way you want to live the rest of your life?
It's not.
Do you
It's
want to be
not.
constantly someone's
I don't.
counselor or looking over their shoulder all the time or questioning everything? Or do you want to have a
It's gonna
equal
really.
partnership?
It's gonna make
You know?
me sick. I'd honestly rather be alone.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be alone. I don't want to think about this anymore.
Right.
I spent enough of my life thinking about somebody else. I don't want to think about anybody else. I'm sick of it.
Right.
And what's the point of thinking about somebody that's not even thinking about themselves? Like he's not my child. Like it's not like I'm
Mm-hmm.
even helping somebody out. I'm not helping anybody out. I'm wasting my freaking time. And
Yeah.
it's aggravating. And then it
Right.
pisses me off because I'm like, Alyssa, what are you doing? Like what are you doing?
It sounds to me like you already know what you need to do.
I do. And you know what? This was the icing on the cake because before this happened, I wrote him this text message and I said, you know what? I've been thinking about this, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, he didn't argue it that he was going to leave. He said, he'd be in the spare room, and until he could get an opening at the place.
Well,
And I said he can take that bed, and I think it's all right. I think it's gonna be all right, and maybe he can figure it out. Maybe he can't, but you know, but
yeah, you'll be okay. You're young. You're not old. Even if you're
No.
older,
And
it's okay.
you've got a level head. You do.
Yeah, you do. You do have a level head.
well, thank you guys so much. I was just thank you. Like
But if you end up letting him stay, because I know that happens, just
I
keep him
know.
on medications. Don't let him know where they are. Keep
Yeah,
him
lock them up or
Right.
something if you have
Yeah,
medication.
you can get you a little lockbox at
I
Walmart.
have I bought a lock with a combo on it. I just
Mhm.
never even used it, and I have
Just
this
make
little
sure that he doesn't have the
bag.
combination or anything.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
and put it
That's
where
what-
he doesn't know where it's at.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I did whenever my friend came here. I got a box that's got a lock on it and kept my medications in it and hid.
Yeah, I'd have to do the combination, and then I'd have to hide
Mhm.
the number somewhere where I can remember where it's at, because I know I won't remember it. Oh gosh.
Is Davida here?
Yes, I
Yes.
did. Davida.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's here.
Oh,
Hey,
I thought I
Davida.
heard.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, thank
Davida
you,
always comes
guys.
in so stealth, not wanting to interrupt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, thank you guys so much
You're
for
welcome.
Well, you're
luck.
welcome.
listening. I really appreciate it, and I will keep you posted.
Yeah.
Yeah. You sound like you already know what you need to do. And I believe you're strong enough to do it.
Yeah,
I do. Your head's
Yeah.
in the right place,
yeah,
and I think you're ready.
I think so too. I can't be a doormat.
Right. You can't.
All right, ladies.
All right. Have a
Well,
good night,
thanks for
Alyssa.
coming in and sharing, Alyssa.
Of
Yeah.
course. All
Nice
right,
to
guys.
come you.
Nice talking
Prayers
to
for
you.
you. Okay.
Well, that's
Love
pretty,
ya.
Lucy. Very pretty. All right.
All right, Alyssa. We love you. We'll pray for you.
You too. Thank you. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Peter.
All I can say is I wish I had her voice.
I know.
What?
She sounds like a little kid.
She sounds like a doll.
Mhm. Well, I think I'm gonna hop off here too, and I'm gonna go back and chat. I just
All right.
wanted
Thanks
to
for calling in.
share my experience with her, so give
Yeah.
her
Thanks for
some
calling.
strength.
Yeah. Thanks for calling in.
Thank you, Debbie D.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, Debbie.
All right. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. What about Lori Ann? How is she doing?
I
don't know.
Oh my gosh.
And Coco.
I know.
I guess she
where
just
could she be?
call in.
You diamond painting?
Yeah.
Oh,
Did you get your
look
hair
at
dyed?
you
Davida?
go. No, I got it cut. And I'll dye it tomorrow, probably.
Did you order it?
No, I went and got it at, I was
you
gonna go to Walgreens,
Oh, okay.
but I was closer to Dacia's house. So after I got my hair cut, I went over and saw them for a while. So before I went there, I went to
Oh, nice.
CVS. And they
Mhm.
had it. Well, actually, I got 4 different kinds because after I got my haircut, she cut about 6 inches off, and she
Oh, wow.
she layered it all over. But so I only need 1 bottle. But I got the one that I am going to use, and then I got another one that's called Vintage Red, and then I
Vintage
got
Red.
yeah, and then amethyst in the black, like that purple
Wow,
that I
you're
showed.
really ambitious, aren't you?
Yeah, and then a black cherry in that the same stuff that you got, Danielle, that
Yeah,
Schwartz,
That's
whatever it is.
yeah, like that. I call it the Schwarzby crystal, but it's not.
Yeah, whatever it is.
something than that.
So I got those 4. I mean, and of course, I mean, in time when I feel like it, I'll do those different ones. But yeah, I got those.
You're going to be like a
And they were on
colorist.
sale.
You're
Huh?
mixing like the colorist.
Well, I'm not going to mix them. I'm just,
Oh, you're just
going
going
to
to
do.
keep changing?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, okay.
right. I'm just going to at different times just do a different color when this one
Okay.
washes out.
Yeah, CVS, Lisa D showed me there were, I think it was like 2 boxes for 20.
Yes.
There was a sale there.
Mm-hmm. 2 for $20 because they're
And I was like-
normally I can't remember. Are they $12.99 a piece? I don't
Yeah, I
remember.
think it was like almost 13.
Yeah. So yeah, that was. I thought, oh well, okay, I'll go ahead and do it. But yeah, Lisa. So she's going to do her. So Carolyn, Lisa D, you. I'm doing mine, and who else? Somebody else was going to do it. Scooter's already done hers. Did Lexi do hers yet?
She's doing hers tonight.
Yeah, she just
Oh,
did it.
cool. Oh, cool.
Moo might
Was
do
there
it
somebody
too.
else that was going to do it?
Oh, yeah,
Moo.
Moo.
Moo, yeah. And I thought there was someone else. Can't remember.
Don't you wish we can all just sit in the kitchen together and do a little
Mhm.
Yes.
next to each other?
Yes.
Like
Like
the
biting
real crazy
everyone's
people we
hand.
are? Oh, goodness.
You be what she be doing? Oh, she's biting
She's
our hands.
biting. Yeah,
Oh,
the,
I
God.
told you
with-
what Val
with the
did,
cream.
didn't I?
What?
Yes,
Did I tell you what Val
she
when we had
creamed you?
dinner? Yes.
You bit her hand?
And I go, Val, don't do it. And she started to do it again, and she started to laugh, kind of like, ah! And then she laid down in the seat. Because I told her, I said, don't keep doing that, Val. And she could tell by the look on my face. She was cracking up, but she laid down, got away, you know what I mean? Got like,
Yeah.
not under the table, but laying
Yeah,
down.
she told us in chat you bit her.
No, I didn't bite her. I was gonna
Like
bite
in
her.
the hands. Well, she said you did.
Yeah, I can't stand it. Drives me nuts.
But I don't know then how you didn't go crazy when I was making all those hand motions under my chin to look
I
like you in the
did.
chair. Oh, you never told me. I guess you were just embarrassed that I would go crazy or something. You weren't comfortable enough yet.
Yeah, maybe she was silently
Oh
going
my
crazy.
gosh. When I do that, I have to bite my own hand.
Oh my goodness.
It's like, and I just have to bite my finger.
Oh God.
I don't know what it is. I don't know. And it's been that way my whole life.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, my mom, my grandma, my aunt, they all did that, would bite their own fists, but with the kids.
Yeah.
You know, this
Yep.
cute
Yep.
stuff.
Yep. It's like, oh. And then tonight, Everly, when I was over there, she goes, oh, Grimmy. And she puts her hand cranking. I go, don't do it, Everly. And Daisha goes, don't do it, Everly. She'll bite you. She likes to tease me. But when I bite her, I don't bite her.
Oh, that's good.
Just easy.
Yeah.
Just a little easy bite.
Ah, let's see. Scooter,
Exhausted
you still working on
Carolyn.
your diamond painting? Where'd Scooter go?
She probably
Scooter?
is.
I don't see her shadow. Maybe she walked away a sec.
Uh-oh, bathtub time.
YouTube.
Are you running the tub scooter?
Oh, UTub.
Where did she go?
That one's gonna take a long time, huh, Carolyn?
Yeah, but at least I can do some like where I wasn't even
yeah.
really working on it because I was like always there and I didn't like the way my neck was craned when I was doing it. So this has been a good thing to come over here and do it.
Oh, good.
And then I can do a little bit on it each night. And even if it takes some time, at least it'll get done because everybody,
Right. How about Nana
Mhm.
Patty? Has anyone heard how her sister's doing?
I think, I
She
mean,
just said, what did she say? I forgot. I'm terrible. She just updated us a little while, well, not a little few hours ago.
Okay. I'm gonna go to dinner tomorrow night.
you are with your son?
Yeah, yeah.
Which one,
Which
Jason?
one?
Jason.
Where are you going, to the Mexican place?
No, we're going to Hannah's. It's a place that, well, none of you watch Orange County, but they
Oh,
used
I
to
do.
film there a lot, the Housewives.
I watch Orange County.
Oh, you do? Well, they
Yeah.
used to film a lot at Hannah's. It's a nice restaurant. I mean, it's not any, I mean, it's not a great shake, but I mean, it's nice. But so we're gonna go there.
Oh, nice. Are you going to use his massage chair in the car?
Yes, yes. I was thinking about that tonight when I was driving home. I thought, oh, it's a little bit further, not that far, but a little bit, so I can get a massage in real quick.
Tell him just drive around the block again.
When he first got the car, we drove to Jeremy's and I go, why don't we just take the long way? Just so I can get a massage. He just laughs. It's a nice little massage.
That's cute.
Ah,
What'd you guys do today?
I had to watch that trial and then I had to watch that other thing my daughter told me to. And what else did I do? I did a little bit of, what the heck else did I do today? Played with the dogs. Just, I really didn't do much else. I mean, just some stuff around here. I didn't even get to check my mail. I should have to check my mail. Watered the plants. Not that, no great shakes.
I've got to plant my stuff, but it hasn't been warm enough.
I know it's been freezing here. It's horrible.
Yeah,
Oh, there's Nana
can't
Patty.
plant my tomatoes or, well, I guess I could. But I
Davida,
have
Nana
stuff
Patty
from
just
seed.
came in the chat.
Huh?
Nana Patty, she just came in the chat. There she is.
Oh,
Oh,
there she is.
hi, Nana Patty.
And then
She
I kinda-
said they're both having breathing issues, but
Oh.
they are stable and doing okay.
That's good.
How are you doing, Nana Patty? The stress has got to be just, oh. Awful. What'd you do, Danielle?
Me, I wound up not going to the doctor. Then just hanging around here, just doing things around the house, then, busy just in that, and then made dinner, then cleaned up everything, and just regular things.
Yeah. How are you feeling this far? Do you still feel it a lot? The lump thing?
Yeah, it has its moments. I still feel it.
Well, he'll get you taken care of.
Like I feel like I'm trying to fix my posture and stand up straight and sit up straight just to I don't know, feel like I'm trying to get pressure off of my neck,
Yeah.
but I still feel it.
And sometimes, or for me at least, when something's going on, then I start thinking about it so much that I don't know if I'm feeling all of it or it's becoming worse because,
Yeah, like anxiety.
yeah,
Yeah. My
You know?
mom was saying that to me.
yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, because look, last night, all of us were ready to go to the ER.
Yeah.
even
I know, we're all having the feeling, yeah. My
And I
throat's
really
a
thought,
little
and I was feeling that last night too, and a little bit today, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
She was having sympathy pain for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I'm feeling it too. I
Gotta
see
go on the-
scooters. I see Scooter. I see your shadow. You're back.
She's back.
She waved.
What are you doing, Scooter? Are you still doing your diamond painting?
Must be on mute.
Break for a second, but I will. I'm gonna work on it again in a minute.
What is it that I asked you, what design are you doing?
Pardon me?
What design is it?
Oh, it's that one that's like a cartoon.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't
Did you
know
ever,
what that one looks like.
did you ever finish that, the big eyes?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's been long gone. I have a whole stack of them now.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah. I'll do a video sometime, show you guys.
Okay.
Are you gonna frame them?
Yes, eventually. You know, well, not frame, but that duct tape me. That's my plan.
I got the two, remember I told you I ordered, Nana Patty, I ordered the 2 portrait. Because I want to do all 5 of the kids, but I got 2 first just to see what it would be like. And
Hi, Shannon.
Hi,
I'll
Shannon.
start that eventually.
Hey, everybody.
Hi, Shannon.
Hey there. I thought I'd just check in. I haven't been up late lately.
Yeah.
We're glad you did.
Thanks.
You've been busy?
Yeah, I've been real busy. Just
With the
I
kitchen?
do events. I do like parties and engagement parties and wedding events, and they're starting to pick up a little bit.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
saying contracts in the chat.
So they are just, it's a lot. But I only try and do one a month because I'm not that into it.
Mm.
But it just takes a lot of hit list and stuff. So it's keeps you up kind of late, but it's fun. It's a fun thing to do.
Cool.
But Carolyn, I was going to ask you,
Mm-hmm.
what are the free fonts that you have mentioned in the past?
The what?
The free fonts, type fonts?
Oh, yeah. You can go to defont.com, and defont.com is a big one. It's DAFONT.com. DAFONT.com.
Okay.
That's a big
Are
one
they-
that has almost every font you can imagine.
And those are safe to download. You feel?
Oh yeah, definitely. Everybody uses them. Yep.
Yeah, because I've been looking for some, and I thought, gosh, I don't want to get a virus in my computer.
Yeah, no, they're very safe.
Okay, defont.com. I'm going to add that. I design a lot of like for instance, this anniversary party this guy's doing.
Mm-hmm.
So sweet. They've been married for 50 years, and he's putting together the party. It's at the Golf and Yacht Club, and he hired me as his coordinator. And but I kept noticing, it's him that's always meeting with me. It's not his wife. And one time I called the house to touch base with him on something, and his wife answered his phone, and she said, "This is, Robert's phone. Robert's upstairs. Let me get him." And I was like, "Oh, is this Janice? How are you?" And she goes, "I'm good. Let me get him." So I thought, oh, I guess he's handling everything. But he's doing all these special things. And I met with him, and he's getting like a pianist that will play some of their songs. They met when they were 15 or 16 and got married when they were 18, and the whole family told them, it'll never last. And so their song is by Nat King Cole. They told us we were too young. So they're
Oh,
learning
wow.
that. And he's just a real romantic. He's having, place cards, dinner cards, escort cards. He had invites that he wanted with calligraphy, and just you
Oh my
know,
gosh.
I know,
That's
just
cute.
all out for this anniversary party. And he's a real foodie. So we're doing menus with like, I mean, just really descriptive beefs and chickens and veggies and everything. So he's real cool. So after I met him at the club and we did the walkthrough, and we're going to do like a photo boxwood wall, and he's got Forever My Love is going to be, no, I'll always love you. That's what it is. Never forget, I'll always love you. And he's having that on the boxwood wall for portraits that are going to be taken by a photographer, and the guests can leave with them. But the story behind that, that's what's engraved on their wedding ring. So at the end of the meeting, he came up to me and he said, he goes, I bet you're wondering why my wife isn't involved in any of this, all this planning, because it's a lot. And I said, well, I said, it crossed my mind, but I didn't want to pry, But he had mentioned a couple times that he takes her up for some kind of treatments up to Richmond, Virginia, to do, to this medical facility. And it turns out she is in the onset stages of Alzheimer's, and she's and she's in a special study, and they've been going up there for a year and a half, every other Tuesday, and he's hoping that they're not the ones getting the placebo,
Oh,
yeah.
because it's a
does he think
trial.
it's working? Does he think it's helping?
Well, she, that's what I said. He goes, I said, what about this party that you're going to have for her? It's almost, I kind of thought, wow, this must be his last big, it's like a wedding, just not with the wedding, the way he's doing things. And he said, she'll come to the party and she'll know everybody, but she doesn't handle stress well. And so I said, oh, okay, well, I have some other staff that we hire, and I'll make sure that, nobody directs the questions to her, that, if they have any questions, they'll, come to you and, hey, Mr. Wells, do you, can you and your wife come over here and take a picture with these, this couple? And, but I was at another event. I did another event for him during the week. One of his buddies needed help with a surprise party. So I went over and helped them with that. And he happened to be there. So I met him in person, because before I had just met him at Zoom meetings and planning this thing for a few months. And I met his wife, should I say. And she was there, and she came up to me. She was like, Shannon, oh my gosh, I'm seeing all the things that you're doing, and I really appreciate it. And she was so sweet and so kind. And so I was like, okay, well, she's good to go. And then one of the girls, I guess one of the bartenders at the party, walked up to her and said, hey, Mrs. Wells, can I get you a drink? And so she said, sure, I like red wine. So, and I'm sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, should I say something? Should I say, are you allowed to have red wine? But, and before I knew it, lickety split, this bartender comes back and has a really big, like, red wine goblet. And if I was serving somebody a red wine goblet, I usually serve like below the center line. And that's just what the norm is. And this gal brought over her it was like double sized. I guess she thought, well, she won't have to refill it. But I was even shocked, and I think she was too. And as soon as that happened, her husband walked over and he looked. He goes, oh my, I see someone served you wine. And I said, oh yeah, it wasn't me. I didn't say that, but I looked at it. But he said, no, she can have a glass of wine. He goes, but that's all for you tonight. She goes, well, it'll take me all night to work on it. But I noticed she kind of put it down. She didn't really drink that much. But so we're doing this event, and he's having all his like family and loving nieces that he'll tell me about. He's so sweet. And I said, why don't you, like, do you have a wedding album or old pictures or something we can put out like on a little table? And people can look at your wedding album. He's like, oh yeah, let's do that. And we're going to take a portrait of them from off the wall and put that on an easel and just do some neat little things. But he brought me the wedding album, and he started going through it, and he almost started crying, telling me the stories and how happy they've been. And, it was just the sweetest darn thing.
Aw.
Sounds like
So doing that kind of stuff is fun. So, but again, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of stress planning them.
That would be
Yeah.
nice though,
Yeah, it is. It's
It
very
would be.
nice. And they're very nice people.
And your daughter, she has a wedding coming up, right?
Yeah, my daughter, right. Today was one of her first things that we did. She had her trial makeup. One of the gals that I kind of partner with, she's a stylist, and she does, we coordinate weddings and events together. And she's also a makeup artist and stylist. So she's going to do her wedding. So today, her and her fiance got their engagement pictures, and Anne came over to my house, and they did the makeup, and it looked really pretty. I mean, she did a really natural look, and I was chomping at the bit to go on the photo shoot with them. But me being the mother of the bride, I'm trying to like kick back and say, I don't want to stress you out. I'll help you where you need it. But I said, usually the mother of the bride doesn't go on the engagement shoot. And so she was like, okay, mom. But it did everything. I would have loved to go on and direct that. But it was the first thing. She's not getting married till next year, June. So we've got a lot of, we're starting to book things. We booked the DJ and the photographer and the place. So
your job is as a photographer?
I'm a wedding coordinator. But I have, before, when I retired, I was a creative director for an ad agency, and I was also I moved on to being a marketing director for a technology company. So I did a lot of events and did a lot of their marketing side, their creative, and worked with a lot of photographers and did art direction for many years. And so, it's hard for me if I'm on a photo shoot, not to help direct it. But with my daughter, I'm trying to, be the mom and not the, the hired help.
Right.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, I want you to, she's a really sweet girl, but sometimes she'll go, mother. And I'm like, if I tell her, if I'm acting as your coordinator, if I have my coordinator hat on, treat me like you would a coordinator, not a mother.
Yeah, I imagine with you being her mom, she knows what she's getting. She
Yeah.
probably knows to be like, mom, stop, or mom, help.
Right, exactly. So she couldn't believe I wasn't going on that shoot today, though. She goes, you're not? I said, well, you said not to. And she goes, well, Matthew was feeling weird because he, guys don't really like having to, he's like, what do I got to do? Just go pick out an outfit, what are we going to do?
You're like, go talk to that other man that's planning a whole event
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Exactly. Meet that
and go
guy.
see what you're not doing.
Right. Exactly. But he was real good. We picked out a matching, they went to the beach. We live near the beach. So they went and got their pictures taken there. And so they sent me some shots, and they were real pretty. And so we'll see. They're going to be like for the date. But it's interesting because, I'm like, I don't want to spend an arm and a leg on a wedding. It's just ridiculous. But it's what I see. It's really crazy how much people spend on weddings. It's just horrendous. But and I know it's only once in a lifetime, but boy. So at least with me being in the business, I've had people call me that I wouldn't have probably even reached out to that I've worked with, and they've said, I want to do your daughter's photography. And I'm like, you are way out of our budget. And they're like, no, I'm going to do it for half or whatever. So,
Well,
that's
good,
really nice.
and like they won't get robbed in places.
Right.
And
Yeah.
places you do, there's nothing you can do about it.
Right. And there's a DJ that I've worked with for years and years when he first even got started. Now he's like probably the best DJ in the Hampton Roads area, and just really fun. Can play to any crowd. He keeps it going, and he works for a company called Astro. And I called and left a message with Astro and just said, hey, we're not going to do a band, but we want to do one of the DJs. And then they called me back and they said, Roger wants to do it. And I'm like, I can't afford Roger. And they were like, no, he's going to do it for the lower price. I'm like, oh, that's nice. So it's just nice that I've worked with some of these people in the past. I've hired them a lot too. So, but it's just nice. They all kind of pull together, which I really didn't expect, but
appreciate when it comes.
yeah, I didn't want to be that person to say, hey, but yeah, so it'll be fun. But and I'm trying to, keep Anne at a level pace and not stress her out.
And you're
But,
redoing your kitchen too?
still trying to redo that. Oh my God, it's such bad. But we've got the tile picked out. It's not been scheduled yet though. We've got the paint picked out. My husband's been really working a lot, so he's been, I think his stress level as far as when he wants to get the team in here to do it. But I kind of want to have like a family party towards the end of August. So I'm thinking if I can schedule that and get that on the books, I can force him to pull the trigger on the kitchen.
I love
So
listening to your voice. It gets me so relaxed.
it does.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Shannon's voice,
Oh, that's funny.
that puts me in a trance.
Where I'm putting you to sleep with my boring stories.
No, I'm really,
I'm just kidding.
really getting me nice and relaxed here.
Isn't it funny? I love listening to y'all. Like, obviously, with Babs, everybody loves her voice.
Yes.
Oh,
And
stop.
I'm
and
not
Davida
kidding.
is so, like when you're doing your videos, Davida, that's how I am. I'm listening and going, okay, she's doing this, and you tell everything that you're doing. It's so good. It's such
Thank you.
a good
It is. Yes,
instructional.
she does very well explaining.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
And then Carolyn, you killed it on a crime story yesterday. Your video that you did yesterday was great. I listened to that today.
Oh, on that trial, the boat trial?
Mhm. Yeah.
Well, she always kills it on her crime stuff.
Yeah.
She does all her homework.
And Scooter, you're laughing, giggling.
Her laugh. I love everyone's voice. I love when Moo calls. I love Davita's voice. Carolyn's voice. I hate mine.
I know, I hate mine too.
Everybody hates their own.
Right. People don't like their own.
Carolyn, did you hear Scooter's video giggling about you?
Which one? The one she did last night?
Yeah, your collaborative video.
Yeah, collab. Yeah, collab.
That was so funny, and everybody was making comments about she's doing a collab, but you weren't aware of it.
I know. She doesn't understand what a collab is. Like we're on the same video.
I was dying.
That was like a hijack.
It was,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Scooter,
Carolyn.
Scooter, you
I'm
could stop
sorry.
laughing.
Yeah.
Oh, Carolyn,
her
Debbie D
thumbnail-
is asking something in chat.
Who is?
Debbie D, she said, I forgot to ask Carolyn where she got the bigger diamond painting plate. Will you ask her for me, please?
Oh, I think Debbie, it just came with one of the kits I ordered on Amazon. I think it's probably in one of my videos in a haul where I hauled it. Just type in diamond painting and there's probably a link.
Okay, sorry guys, I didn't mean to cut you off. So back to Scooter's hijacking.
That
was
was
funny. And I kept thinking, okay, she's gonna come out of it, and all of a sudden she'd start laughing again, and then I'd start laughing, and then I realized the whole thing was just giggling.
Yeah, what's funny is, did you see her thumbnail? It looks like a blur.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like her face is like just like flying by or something. It's like a
And
blur.
can you believe I posed for that?
Wow. You
Oh my
must have been moving
goodness.
around like freaking crazy.
Like one of her 10-second videos.
Yeah, that was crazy. It looks like you're running by or something.
Well, you were giggling and you kept going in and out of frame because you were laughing so hard.
Maybe.
You were getting a kick out of it.
It told me, get ready for your thumbnail, smile. So I did. And that's how it turned out.
You know, you could take it over, Scooter. There's like a little pen or pencil thing. And if you click it, it says retake the thumbnail.
Okay. I'll
Wow.
remember hopefully for next time. Thank
Or
you.
just leave it blurry.
Or just leave it blurry.
Or just, oh, that's funny. It's definitely unique.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
And Deborah Van Couverton says, the more you try not to laugh, the more you laugh. That was so true.
That is true.
And she
And
could
with
almost
Scooter-
be believable, but she always starts laughing too fast.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, and then she's just joking. But if she could keep the laugh away when she's really trying to tease or make people believe something, she could
Oh
do it.
yeah, like Carolyn, she's the greatest.
Oh, please.
She's got a poker face.
Oh yeah,
Straight
that's why
man.
she's a great poker player.
She's the
Yes.
Dean Martin.
Scooter, she's got to stay out of frame and hide.
But then she starts to laugh. She just starts to
Yeah.
laugh.
And mute.
And then you go, oh, he's teasing.
Except that when she did that in the chat, when she told me that Lisa was the cooler. Lisa and Gary were the coolers people, you know. Nobody could
Oh,
see
yeah.
her, so she could text and do that stuff.
Oh, and a text. Yeah, we can't read her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
What are you doing tomorrow, Davida?
I'll probably dye my hair. And then I have to do a couple, I'm just gonna do one, well, maybe I'll do two 4th of July type DIYs. Really fast ones. I mean, nothing big. And then just get ready and then go to dinner. That's it.
Oh yeah, you're going to dinner.
Yeah. What's everyone else doing tomorrow?
You'll have to take a picture when you're out to dinner and show us your hair.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna wash my car tomorrow.
It's not going to be nice to wash it. It's so,
Oh,
cold.
Yeah,
joyous
my
day.
car is like power washed from all this rain.
Does this freaking rain?
That's what I've done with my car. Sometimes when it rains real hard, if it needs to be washed, I'll take it out of the garage and let the rain do its thing.
What was I gonna say?
I need to
What do
clean
you-
the inside.
You have to try to make an appointment, Danielle, right?
Yeah, I have to. Hopefully I can get through the office now because I couldn't today. That like you have to do it tomorrow. I'm like, all right. So hopefully I'll get through tomorrow and they can give me something soon.
Oh, David, I talked to Amy's Justice League.
Oh, how is she? You know, I was thinking about her the other day. I haven't seen her in chat.
Yeah, she doesn't have your number or something, but she told me to share the call with you so I could talk to you about it later. But yeah, I talked to her.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was in chat the other day. I remember seeing her.
Yeah.
Danielle, what are you getting your foot looked at?
No, not my knee is doing really well, thank goodness. No, I went to go get a physical because I have well, I thought it was swollen glands. I don't feel like I'm sick or anything. It's just I
Mhm.
feel squeezing. And the doctor was like, No, it's not your glands, it's nothing," and wants me to go to an ENT to kind of see what's going on because I feel like something's in my throat. It's strange.
Really?
Yeah. Like when I swallow, sometimes when I'm eating, if it gets caught a little and I have to get a drink and be really careful. And I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Oh, so they're gonna look at that tomorrow.
Well, not, I don't know tomorrow. I have to make the
Mhm.
appointment because I had an appointment for this morning, which the doctor had to do something and they canceled, through a text. And then I called and they were like, we can't make an appointment, until tomorrow to make a note, to reschedule it.
Mhm.
So I'll have to see what I get tomorrow.
Geez, just another thing you don't need to be doing.
Yeah. Ugh.
Add to
Yeah.
you're just starting to get back on your feet, no pun intended.
Yeah, but really,
Now this.
I think it's
Maybe you just
thyroid.
got some kind of allergic reaction to something that's
I
closing
don't.
up.
No, I don't. I don't feel like I could breathe.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like pressure. Like, just if you take your glands with your thumb and then your hands and kind of squeeze, feels like
Uh-huh.
that. It's weird.
Hmm.
Like when you are upset and you get like you want to cry and your throat kind of has that feeling like
Yeah.
there's something in your throat. That's how it
Yeah.
feels. If I had to describe it,
Huh.
like a
Well,
lump in
that's a
my
good way
throat.
to
Like,
describe it to your
yeah,
doctor for sure.
that's how I would describe it.
Yeah.
Like if I was upset and I got choked up and kind of feels like that.
But all the time?
Yeah, all the time for like a
How long has
couple of
that been
weeks.
going on?
Maybe 2 weeks.
I think it's her thyroid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never
Probably.
felt that before.
I know so many people that have things going on with their thyroid.
Very common, especially in your 40s, 50s, stuff like that. And beyond, yeah. Usually. Oh. What are you doing tomorrow, Scooter?
Don't know.
You don't know?
No plans. We'll see what happens.
What
Did
do
they
you
ever find
think's
that
gonna
turkey?
happen?
What?
Yeah.
What?
I said, did they ever find that turkey?
No, not yet. No. And I'll read you what they have on their Facebook post. I was looking
There's a
at it.
missing turkey?
One-legged turkey.
Oh God.
Animal Aaron's farm rescue that Bonnie's raising money for.
And they're missing a turkey?
A one-legged
One-legged turkey.
How did it get away?
Somebody
It got
stole it.
stolen.
Uh-oh.
Because you had to go through 3 barn doors to get it out.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it doesn't just get out on its own, Let me go there and I'll read to you guys what it says. They're getting upset about it here too, I'll tell you. Because her little girl loves that turkey.
I mean, was the turkey very well known? I mean,
Well, it sounds like it.
Doesn't it sound like a joke? It does sounds like a joke.
It does, right? It says 5 hours ago, actually. She posted, I can't believe it's been 10 days and our sweet girl is still missing. My daughter asks for her every day. Please return Henrietta. Joke is over. You can leave her in a pen at our front gate 24/7 with no questions asked. If anyone knows anything, we have a $1,500 plus reward for info
outta
leading to her
here.
safe return. Someone knows something. Please, you can help us anonymously. And it's got, pictures here of her. It has the news story that was on the news the other night,
That's
on
quite a
TV.
reward.
Yeah, for a turkey.
They are
$1,500 bucks.
serious
I'd go out
about it.
and find one.
is she
But it's
brown?
one-legged, right?
Yeah, she's a
Yeah,
one-legged turkey. She's white.
a white.
Yeah.
I
You
got
gotta
it.
think
I don't
some
know. Can you guys
kids.
see her? Can you see this or no?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I could see a little
Yeah,
bit.
I see it. Oh, yeah, I see it. It is a white turkey.
And her little girl just loves this turkey, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, this is her little girl right here. Wait, is it?
Grand piano.
I think it is.
Sean Sneed's afraid someone's gonna eat the turkey.
I know, right?
yeah. I want to be bad and be like, what if they put like a half-eaten turkey sandwich and like, but that's horrible
Oh,
to say.
right?
Put the money in the bag or you get the bird in a bread.
Yeah, it's
Here's a video that they're showing from last October of her.
333 Lisa H.
mm. So this turkey's a pet.
Right, she's a pet.
That's not nice.
Are turkeys smart?
I don't know about that.
I don't know. They're all over Staten Island. They're a little aggressive.
They are?
Yeah.
There she is here. There's Henrietta.
So she just hops around on her one leg.
Yeah, she walks around, it looks.
You gotta wonder, is there a college around? Somebody played a prank and stole the turkey or kids?
Well, this is not far from me. There's no college right here.
I wonder why
This is
someone
just a
would go
couple
and
miles
steal
out.
that turkey.
Yeah,
miles
one-legged.
away.
That's so random.
You should go out on the road, Scooter, and try to find the turkey. Question people
I would
like
love
that
to.
Gumshoe Graham.
Yeah, like go on a live. Be like
Yeah.
on YouTube live.
Yeah,
Li-
trying to
looking
find
for
the
this
turkey. Go to,
turkey.
Scooter
Yeah.
live on your side.
yeah, go to the diners and stuff and ask anybody if they have any information about the turkey. Did you see
Turkey
anything?
specials.
You should
Or if
do
there are
like
any
that.
turkey specials on the menu, exactly. You just beat me to a chat.
Here's what they wrote 3 days ago. Okay, they're using psychology now. For those that took our sweet Henrietta, I know it was a prank. I know you had a good laugh, but also I know that you have not harmed her. Thank you for that. I know this joke ended up getting bigger than you ever imagined it would. Henrietta is scared. She is innocent. She did not survive this long and endure this much in her life to end it this way. Her life is important to us, but also to children nationwide who she has inspired. Her prosthetic leg needs bandage changing. Without it, she can get sick from an infection. The longer you wait, the sicker she will get. Please bring her home.
My daughter cries for her lost friend daily. She doesn't understand this prank. Her friend is lost and she doesn't know why. We just want Henrietta home safe. Her journey does not have to end here. Her journey is supposed to go on. I forgive you. We all forgive you. Please bring her home. And then she's got praying hands. And then she says, I placed a pen at our front gate. You can quietly pull up and put her in it 24/7. There are no cameras there. No one will see you. It will be completely anonymous. You can return her 24/7 with no questions asked. I know you are scared, but it will be okay. If you can, please honk before you leave or call me from a blocked number so we can move her to a safer place right away. Let's all move on from this. She doesn't deserve this. Please bring her home. And then they have a, picture here of how they have it set up by their gate, I guess, to drop
I
her
can't
off.
believe the turkey has a prosthetic leg.
I know.
They really love that turkey, don't
They must.
That's why you should do like one of those podcasts, like somebody must have seen something, that one, and just question people and find out.
That is an idea, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, it's a small town.
Yeah, and see, on Fox 32 Chicago, they have a report on it. Beloved one-legged turkey stolen from Indiana Animal Rescue.
Yeah, and you could be the scoop with Scooter.
Right.
Oh, and here's here's I guess this must be Erin, the little girl, the daughter, I'm assuming. Don't quote me on this. But I'm thinking this is the little girl that's wanting her turkey
Oh,
mother,
it's such a bummer.
I think.
How far is it from you? Scoot.
3 miles, maybe. About 3 miles away.
Do you know the family?
No, I don't. Bonnie does because she raises money for them now.
Oh, that's right.
That's why, I was asking, if people could
Help.
meet. Oh, and Moo, thank you. Your name is here. $997 raised for Aaron's farm,
Nice.
not for profit. Faith, well, I can't, why am I saying your name? Moo and 19 others donated to that.
Oh,
It's got the donate button right there. Did you put that, do you put that on tonight? Did you, Carolyn?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Moo, I knew you did, Moo, because you told me. And I sent you what Bonnie said. You really touched her and you made her day. And you really touched me too. Oh my gosh, look how cute she is with her leg all wrapped up here.
Oh, they love that bird.
I wonder if turkey feet are good.
oh my goodness.
Oh my
I did
God.
not say that.
Carolyn bought chicken legs for Lucy.
I
Chicken
know, that's
feet.
what I was talking
Chicken
about.
feet.
She didn't buy
That's why I
turkey
was
legs
saying
for her. That was such a cute video too, with Lucy having all those treats and her little tail wagging.
Mm-hmm.
She's the
Oh my
cutest little
gosh.
thing.
Look how beautiful this horse is.
I can't wait to, yeah, I'm hoping to do, well, I will do a video from there. I know that much. It might even be a live trying to get some donations. Look at that beautiful horse.
Hmm.
Pretty.
You guys want to hear about her?
Sure.
Because this is animals, farm animals that they rescue.
Oh, that's nice.
It says Frenchie is her name, our pink lady. This beautiful picture of Frenchie was taken Thursday by our equine veterinarian while she was here doing our annual checkups and vaccines for our horses. Frenchie came to us almost 4 years ago, not long after we moved to our Indiana location. She was at a kill pen in Kentucky. She was a former Tennessee Walker show horse who suffered a fetlock injury and was therefore sold to slaughter. She's called Frenchie because she is a strawberry roan colored horse. In winter, when her white coat grows long, it turns pink. Many people don't realize that there are not many quote unquote happy endings for horses. They cannot serve a purpose for purpose for people. If they can't pull a cart, run a race, be ridden on a trail or in a show ring, or give pony rides, people often view them as disposable or useless. Most people don't want to pay to feed a horse in retirement when they can't get anything in return. Often, instead of a humane euthanasia to an elderly or injured horse, many people want to cash in on whatever money they can get out of quote unquote their investment and sadly sell them at auction, where the horse usually ends up at slaughter. Can you even imagine if people did this with their dogs and cats?
Mm.
Most Americans don't even realize that over 150,000 of our pet horses, even our wild Mustangs, are exported for slaughter annually to other countries for food. They take long, horrific, agonizing trips, shipping packed in semi-trailers for days with no food and water. Most are injured and elderly, and many die on the journey. Then, oh, that makes me want to cry.
This is such an uplifting bedtime story.
I knew you were going to say something. Hey, we got to pull the heartstrings.
Okay.
But it's true. We got to get just $1, just $1. Then they cross the border, or sometimes are even loaded onto planes or ships and shipped overseas for weeks in horrible, unsanitary conditions, only to arrive to be slaughtered. In these other countries, there are little to no humane animal regulations at all. Frenchie has been thrown away and was sitting in a kill pen, which is a lot packed with horses, a lot that's packed with horses, often starved and diseased, waiting for export to slaughter. When Frenchie first arrived, she was extremely sick and skinny, suffering from Strangle's disease, a highly contagious disease in horses, making it hard to breathe. That disease is often picked up in the crammed, unsanitary conditions at the kill pens. Our horse vet feared that she might also have EPM, a neurological disease, because she would often trip or walk funny. Carolyn, don't. Okay, Frenchie was so emaciated that when we let her graze grass in the fields in front of our house, local Good Samaritans driving by called animal control. Oh my gosh, you know what? I remember. That was before I knew that was that Aaron's farm, because I remember seeing that and thinking, because I remarked to somebody, oh my gosh, they're not taking good care of that horse. I do remember that. They were driving by, called animal control, fearing that we had starved and done this to her.
When the officers came, we showed them the paperwork and where she came from and introduced ourselves and our mission. We had just moved here and many did not know that we were a rescue yet. We are so grateful that we have concerned citizens in our community that would always call if they felt something bad was happening to an animal. Luckily, it turned out that Frenchie did not have that. And instead, she was wobbly and they gave her vitamin E. I'm kind of skipping over a bunch of this, but she gets all the good food and everything like that. And she's living her best life there. And she does look beautiful now, doesn't she? Look how pretty.
Yeah, yes.
She's beautiful.
He is pretty.
What happened to all the other horses in the kill pen?
What?
How come they only took her out of the kill pen?
Carolyn, I don't know. And look here, see, they do $5 Fridays. $5 Fridays. It's where for the animals, I guess you donate $5.
Mm-hmm.
Just, to help pay for the veterinary expenses or whatever. They have llamas. They got lambs, showing little things here, all kinds of stuff. A big Clydesdale. Oh, a little calf. I want to read you guys about the pig that I was trying to tell you the other day. It sounds so darn cute. I want to see him or her that jumped out of that thing on the way to market. This little piggy went to market.
This little piggy stayed home.
Yeah. Trying to find it. I just saw it here. Yeah, it's must be Gulliver maybe. Because they're calling him factory farm jumper. I can't find it right now, but I know I just saw it the other day. It was so cute. But he literally jumped out of the thing on the way to the market and was rescued. Here's a pig that got dropped off. They got her because the family that had her were getting divorced. Her name's Ruby. I have to go there. Moo was saying it's a good idea, to go there and do a video or a live or something to get some donations. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know if this is the one or not. No, this is, oh my gosh, this is different. This looks like a little lamb. It says, 1 year ago today, this is March 9th, in the middle of the night, we met the most beautiful soul. Kia had been born on a slaughter truck that was in transport to the slaughterhouse. Her mother was forced off the truck with the other scared lost souls and slaughtered later that night. Her twin brother trampled to death in the chaos
Oh
of
my gosh,
terrified
this is
animals.
so depressing, Scooter.
Yeah, but they're just giving their stories. They're happy now.
Yeah,
They're
okay.
happy.
I'm sure the other ones are real happy.
But Kia was pulled through a hole in the truck by a rescuer and brought to the farm
in the middle of the night. She was ice cold on arrival, barely alive. She was a fighter. She fought for 2 days, but her organs had been damaged beyond repair.
Oh no.
I thought she lived. Her life meant something. She meant something. Over 10 million people listened to her story, and she made this world more beautiful. Let's share her story again and keep her beautiful story going. This, and then they got period. It's this period is period rescue period. So like this is us, this is rescue. And they're showing a little video. Oh, how sad. I thought she lived. Oh, Moo is praying so hard for a happy outcome for Henrietta. Moo, you're so darn sweet. Isn't she though?
Scooter, you're gonna have to follow that story so you can give us
Yeah.
updates.
Right?
Yeah.
I want to find the little piggy story because his is a happy one. Well, and so is that horse, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the other Shannon Marie, you just took what Justin's last name. Now you have his last name. Did you guys get married in chat?
That's what I was asking.
Are they getting
Did
married?
he
Are they,
propose?
do they live together?
No, she was always Sharon Marie. Now she's Sharon well, Justin's last name. She changed her name.
They're in here flirting every night.
Yeah,
Really?
they're always talking.
I put at Justin Levin, did you propose?
We may have a Rambler wedding. That you
I can
plan, Shannon.
coordinate. What's Jeanette talking about?
Jeanette, I would ignore it.
Oh.
I don't know who Mike is.
It's about Mike.
It's about a bunch of people, and yeah, that person.
Okay, I might have found the one about the piggy.
This little piggy went home.
Yes. Okay, this is it. I found it on their actual website, not Facebook. Elda's her name. Oh, and she's a fat, healthy looking little thing. Not so
Ooh,
little anymore,
look at
Is that-
that.
right? Elda's
big.
rescue story is arguably the most dramatic. At 1 month old, she was taken from her mother, Carolyn.
Oh gosh.
Carolyn's gonna mute you.
And put on a truck with hundreds of other baby piglets being
Oh,
transported to a farm to fatten her up for slaughter at 6 months of age. Confused, scared, and missing her mother, she took a leap of faith and jumped off of the truck and landed on the highway. Somehow she survived the fall, and remarkably, a good Samaritan found her, took her to a vet, and she eventually made her way to her forever home at Aaron's farm. On August 25th, 2018, Aaron's farm threw a first birthday party for Elda. Most food pigs that are factory farmed don't make it to their first birthday. So we wanted to do something special for her. Elda grew from around 15 pounds to well over 600 pounds today. Elda knew she was the star of the farm when she heard her name, while everyone gathered around her as she napped in the pond and began singing to her. Once she heard her name, she popped up and made short work of her beautiful carrot smash cake. Kids and local artists donated their beautiful artwork for an auction to raise money for our farm animals. And then, you know, it goes on about, you know, the donations that they got and stuff like that. Isn't that sweet though?
Yes.
And then there's just tons of articles, you know, you guys can read if you want. You know, this Hobart farm is a haven for unwanted animals. Boo gets to stay in Hobart. Faces of the Region, Aaron's Farm Animal Sanctuary. Former Hobart slaughterhouse transformed into animal sanctuary.
You mean it's built on a former slaughterhouse?
Not that, no, not that I know of, but I never saw one there, but transformed into animal. I don't understand that. Yeah.
Remember that horse that didn't like you?
What horse that didn't like me?
The one that ran away from you?
My horse loved me.
You said he ran the other way.
He loved me.
When you found him in the field and he just ran the other way.
Maybe
No,
that's why she puts all the horse emojis in the chat.
I showed you guys on the golf cart that he
I
was in
know.
Mr. Brown's pasture.
Right.
And I
you
was
said-
so mad because
'Cause
I
he was
saw
running-
him there looking all happy,
I
racing
know.
away.
I love that story.
I was furious.
You're here, and it runs the other way.
Because I loved him so much.
Leave me
know you
alone,
did.
kid. Leave me alone.
That's what he was thinking. Like, oh my God, she
Oh,
found
no,
me.
she's back. He's out there flirting with the chicks, the horse chicks, and all of a sudden here you come. Oh no.
Oh gosh, here's that kid again.
Isn't that funny that he went to that farm?
You know what you remind me of? You know, in this in Charlie Brown, I think it's Snoopy come home and she goes, look, mom, I found a stray dog, a stray dog. And then Snoopy can't wait to get away from her. Yeah, that's probably how the horse was. Can I keep him, Mom? Can I keep him?
He just got
The dog's
tired
thinking, no.
of being ridden every single day. I
Oh
put
my
my
goodness.
friends on behind me and he would buck them off and they would go on the ground. He got tired of it.
You think he did?
I'm surprised with your guilty conscience. You didn't leave him there. And
No, I loved him. I had to be riding him or brushing him or doing something with him. All the time. And he was real good. He listened to me, except sometimes he just got fed up and I could not control him for anything. He would turn
Trying to get
around.
away.
Yes, and he would just turn around, and no matter how hard I pulled on those reins and I was screaming for, you know, him to stop.
gosh, that sounds like so lovely.
He would not stop. He would just take off. He would show me the power, and he would just take off right to the barn.
I think you know, after the day you saw him too.
He was like, I'm done. I'm not doing this anymore today.
I'm not your show pony.
I'm not your horse candy.
We had so much fun though. Gosh,
Yeah.
it was great. It was great.
I wonder if he'd say the same thing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, he said me too. Yeah, it was great. Poor short.
Who else was in that field that he ran away to?
What?
Was there anybody else in that field that he ran away to?
There had to have been another horse or two or cows or
He probably
something.
found love finally, and here
Yeah,
she
and
comes,
it's good.
and
Oh
he's
my
going,
gosh,
dang it.
this kid is
Thank
driving
God.
me crazy. I gotta lose this kid.
I know, thank God he went behind the house, you know, and down to Farmer Brown's, because if he had went on the highway, he would have been killed.
Oh, dear Lord.
You
He
know,
knew
if
where
he
he
went
was
right
going.
out
That
the
was probably some
driveway.
chick that he was after.
Probably, but he was a
And you came and
gelding,
took
you
him
know,
home.
he was so.
I'll never
But he
forget the
was
time there
so
were
happy.
4 big horses in our driveway. Oh gosh.
Really?
Yes, they came. They just we didn't even know that there was a farm behind us. It wasn't even a farm. It's a karate instructor, and I guess they had these horses. And Sassy got real close to one, and I saw the horse pick up his leg and stomp it down. Can you imagine if he would have killed her?
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh,
yeah,
it
that
scared the
would
crap
happen
out of me.
easy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we had to look. We asked everybody, like, whose horses are these? And I thought for a brief moment of taking them and putting them in the garage, but then I no. So we drove around and we finally found them, and they were like, "Oh, thanks."
Oh, good. Yeah.
I have pictures of it on my Facebook.
Do you?
Yeah, they were right in her driveway. It was really weird.
That is weird. I'm gonna shut off my camera and go get in the bed.
Yeah, it's almost
I
time.
won't be.
I wonder if I'm doing. Scooter, do you think I did anything tonight on this?
Let me see. You don't have your camera on.
Yes, I do. Oh, it just did no battery. Oh, it just did. Hold on.
it's
It's saying
Oh.
it's saying low battery. Oh, that's what it is. Here, I'll bring it
Plug
over to
in,
the other
plug in.
camera. Let me bring it over to the other camera because I'm me.
Oh,
Oh, no. Plug it in, plug it in. Remember?
uh-huh.
If people, you know, anybody listening, if you wouldn't mind just $5 or
Hold
even
on,
just
I'm coming
$1.
back. Can you, I hope you can hear me. I can't, I gotta turn the volume on here. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Where's my video? I said, oh, hi, I gotta hit.
I hear your burn or your
Show
heater
self-view,
slipping.
okay. So, I don't know, you can't see it probably.
You have a lot done.
Oh, I can see it. It looks neat.
Yeah, you got
Pretty.
a lot done.
I didn't get that much done, but it's everything is all spaced out.
Doesn't it?
Probably gonna
Big
take me
one,
4
too.
years.
With that magnifying thing, I think it makes a big difference, like Carla said, once you get used to it,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because it makes, you know, the drills look so much bigger.
Yeah, it's just that there's not a lot of drills all in one place. They're all different.
Are they?
Yeah, there are. So, all right, ladies and gents. I think we should say goodnight.
Was Dr. Durham here tonight?
Dr. Durham was here this afternoon in one of them.
Really?
Yes, he was. Uh-huh.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Is he or she?
I don't know.
know.
I don't know why. I
It's
just
a
think
mystery.
it sounds like a he, but it's probably a she. Because she said she likes gardening or something, so it's probably
Yeah.
a she. No, that's silly. That's because, yeah, okay. But anyway, all right, everybody. Thanks for coming in. God bless. Prayers for all that need them. Pray for Henrietta to be found. And
Yeah.
pray for everybody else. And we'll love you guys. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Good night, everybody.
$1. $1.